Yeah, I
I was
hear you.
binge watching Clone Wars today. To like a whole entire season.
I watched the last
All right.
four episodes of season 5
Nice.
last night. The Ahsoka storyline.
Yeah, I gotta
Okay.
go from I think probably tonight after the live stream through like something like probably like 2 a.m. and then when I wake up, I'm gonna probably try to go through all of season 5 and the end of season 4.
Oh yeah.
I can catch up because I'm not gonna be able to make it through 2 more seasons, but I think I can make it through those. The last one. So I'm just gonna go through that.
No, that's I got the advice to watch
No,
the
I
show.
can't catch up in time. My goal is just to be done by the time it ends in May.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched the show when it came out, so like 2008.
Yeah.
But then I kind of stopped watching it as like regularly. So I kind of went I've kind of gone back on and I've started to rewatch episodes, but I've kind of learned that like it doesn't matter if you watch them in order or not, or even if you watch every episode, because there's like groups of episodes have their own like little story.
Yeah.
So like I got like advice to watch like certain groups of episodes, and I think that's a fun way to watch it.
I actually heard I was watching a video yesterday on like everything you need to know about the Clone Wars before you watch season 6.
Yeah.
I found someone's video.
Yeah. Yes, they're all
there are
arcs.
certain parts of Clone Wars that don't take place in chronological order. Like they take place either earlier or before times we've actually seen.
Yeah, like the first episode of the series isn't even the first in the order.
Yeah.
It
should
follows
be in
like
the movie, right?
it's like 18th or something.
Yeah.
I think it is.
Yep.
You know the
There's,
episodes with the one episode with like that, like I don't know what is he's like that separatist leader, and he's like they thought they were dead.
It's like
Newt Gunray?
something.
No, it's I don't know. He has like the tentacles for mouth or something. I don't know who it is, but it's in like season 2 or something.
Yeah.
And he's like some great separatist warlord, and that was supposed to take place like years before it actually.
Oh,
Hey guys, can you guys invite my friend
Yeah.
Sands in the chat?
Trench.
Oh, Sands.
Yeah, he's a good dude. He's a good
Yeah.
dude.
Who else
Admiral
did you put on that
Trench.
scheduled?
That's his
And
name.
do you guys want me to text Ryan? I mean, so what? We have Ryan, and then if we can get the homie Sands in here, that'd be cool.
Yeah, we have enough for We have enough for Sands. I think in the live stream chat, there's.
I'm not
5.
even seeing him in the. I don't even.
He's commenting.
I don't.
Can I forward him the link? Is that cool with you? Do you guys also want me to text Ryan because Ryan is not looking for the email, you know?
Yeah, he asked
Yeah.
for a link in the chat, and then that was the last.
Yeah,
time.
I think.
Okay. Let me.
Yeah,
I'm gonna.
Yes.
Okay, give me 1 sec, guys.
Well, I
I'm
sent
just gonna
him.
go
Right,
see it
I
on-
sent it, so. But if
How
you
do I
want,
get out of the private chat?
you guys can hear me, right?
You guys hear me okay? So is mic good? Or is it too far away?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We're good.
Is my mic too far away? Can you guys hear me well? All right.
Okay, that was. No, I can hear you. So yeah, so we are live now. Just trying to find a way to segue into that. And welcome anyone tuning in. They're doing like a little stream to celebrate that my channel, a year old. Hasn't grown that much, but I mean that's okay. We're just hanging out. Yeah. It took a lot to get this together, actually. So,
Yeah.
my brother. Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, and I'm just hoping that this doesn't crash on me. You know?
Is my audio all good?
Yeah.
All right.
Have you guys seen all the new speculations for CMF 20?
I did not.
I don't like it that much, honestly.
What is it?
It's
It is not speculation. It is 100%.
Yep, I can hear
But
you.
I'm glad there's a Chase figure. That's what I really hoped.
Yeah, I mean, that being said, yeah, I mean, we could still possibly get a Chase figure, but I don't know. So.
Yeah.
I did.
And
I
is
don't.
the Red Ranger,
I
Power
don't like
Ranger?
it.
Oh, like a Mr. Gold type,
Yeah,
but like
Okay,
not
but
as
it's
rare.
100% trash.
they haven't done one of those in so long.
Dude, I honestly I fell off of like minifigure collect. Like I'll collect
Yeah,
some now and like I collect. I had a few of the Series 2 for Disney. I have like 2 of the DC, but like I don't know, like the last ever time I fully sought out like a minifigure like collection or like series was the Lego Batman Series 1. And then ever since I've just not really kept up with it.
yeah.
I remember in 2013 going around looking for Mr. Gold.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
those
was,
were the days.
that was interesting.
I mean, for CMFs, I really just buy like a few of them. I never buy out series
Yeah.
unless it's like the anniversary series with like the policeman where I actually saw him out. I missed that series a little bit. Yeah.
I got one of the brick people.
Oh, those are nice.
Wasn't there like a rocket ship?
Yeah. It's supposed
Yeah.
to be like another brick
Rocket
person.
ship, and then I got the race car guy.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a green brick person in CMF 20.
Yeah, that's
Really?
pretty much the only one I'm really
I
interested
think
in.
I think he has a poster of money.
They should just have like a gold brick person because it's
Yeah, that'd
20.
be cool.
That would be
That'd be
cool.
like a face figure. That'd be something.
I mean,
So you guys wanna-
what would the Chase figure be though?
I don't know if we. I don't think we
Mrs.
know.
Gold?
No, I don't
Could
think
be, but,
anything.
You know, they have like a keychain, which is like a gold brick, so they could do that. Is like something, the gold brick.
Yeah.
That texture.
So, on a day where a masterpiece was revealed with the Razor Crest.
I wouldn't say it's a masterpiece.
Well-
I mean, it's nice.
It's nice. I think I don't know. It's my favorite Star Wars that we've seen in a while.
I'm kind of mad that they didn't give Mando a new
Yeah, that's
torso.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure because the
I don't like how his one from the ATST looks.
yeah. Well, I'm just
It's
saying
not
the
really-
description,
It just looks weird.
Yeah.
well, the description for the set lists him as a new figure, so
Yeah, that's what I was
people are
gonna say.
speculating it might not be finalized.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
well, the thing is, they posted it on their website for pre-order. So if not, that's kind of like a.
I
it's kinda
know. I don't
awesome
know.
thing.
It might just face print. You might actually have a. I don't know.
That's true.
But anyway,
But
so
I
on
do
a
like
day, when,
the child minifigure. But how does the
so at least on a day when a pretty
So I've
good
had
Star
pictures
Wars-
of the Razor Crest for the last. Sorry.
Sorry, what?
I was saying I've had pictures of the Razor Crest for the last 2 days, but I couldn't share them. So.
Yeah, I
Kinda funny.
heard that it had leaked around and people weren't supposed to be sharing yet. I heard something about that.
So there was 4 people that had viewed them. Me, my source's friend, and one other person. So during that time, from what I was told, only 4 people have ever seen them when we saw them. So,
Cool.
like, if I wanted it to be a
That's
D-bag, I totally could have just like, oh, here's the images, let's share them. Get a bunch of views on a video. But no, I gotta,
Right.
keep that loyalty. So.
They're making a child plush too.
Yeah. Well,
Oh wow.
I'm
They're
trying to
making
hear
a backpack and a plush for him. I just saw that.
Mm.
on a day where a pretty good Star Wars set was revealed. You want to see the masterpiece I'm building tonight?
Sure.
What are you making?
Ooh,
Ooh,
pretty straightforward.
Yeah, masterpiece, right?
A little bit of a throwback.
I don't know.
Well, I
You
just
build,
obligation.
I kind
I'm
of
trying to sets, and I walked into
really.
they.
I kind of forgot they existed.
I don't know. It's just my thing, and
For a
I
little
walked
bit.
into the
I got-
store, and they handed me a 30% off coupon. So there was nothing else that interests me in the slightest. So
what
I
store was
have a
Um,
few of the original
Canadian toy store.
minifigures. I have, and then all I wanted was the new Buzz and new Woody or new variation. I already had like the new Buzz from the CMF line, which I think is better than the one that you get in the sets. Because I think it has more printing or something.
Yeah, the CMF one's much
Not
better.
to cut you off, how's it going, Sans? How's it going, man?
Oh, what's up, Sans?
Hello, hi.
Hello.
Welcome
Hi.
to the stream.
Thanks for having me.
No problem.
I also texted Ryan, and he hasn't replied. Ryan usually responds to my text immediately, so he probably
Wow.
got busy or something. So
Is it
Ghosting.
softball night?
No.
Yeah, it's up on it. That's what I'm worried about because like we had some time, but I don't know. We might have lost it by the delays. So screw you, Google. Anyways, I'm gonna get started on my masterpiece. So, but
my face cam for now.
so how I know it was kind of brought up at the beginning, but who's all getting up extremely early tomorrow to watch the Clone Wars?
I am not. I have school.
Is it
Right.
at 5 a.m.? Is it?
I don't know. I just mean, you know, I'm off tomorrow, so I would normally sleep in, but
I'm pretty sure it comes out like 5 a.m. because I think yesterday there was like a timer for it. It was, I think, around 5
Why
a.m.
wake up early when you can just stay up all night?
true, yeah.
Because then it's hard to wake up.
But
I
you
feel
would,
like
wait,
I agree with
you
you.
said you would stay up all night. Why would you have trouble waking up if you were already awake?
Yeah. No. I'm talking about if you slept, if you went to sleep, and then
What? Oh, sorry about that.
well, I mean, I'm looking forward to, you know,
Also,
I
I
don't
didn't
know.
know it was coming out tomorrow.
it's kind of sad because like the whole releasing one episode a week doesn't always appeal to me. And in this case, it's kind of sad because technically the first 4 episodes of the new season were released a few years ago as unfinished animation reels, and I watched those years ago, so I feel like I've already technically watched the first 4 episodes of the season.
Is the first 4 episodes the Bad Batch?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, it was still good. They were still good, unfinished. So I'd imagine.
yeah. I'm just. It's just sad that like I'm not waking up to see something brand new. I've never, I have a general idea unless they
Wait.
change the story around.
wait, what was this?
The first 4 episodes are they were released as unfinished story animations a few years ago.
Like storyboards,
No. Like
no.
rough animations.
Rough animation.
by like Dave Filoni.
I think so.
Well, not him exactly, but he was in charge of it.
Did they take them down?
I don't know. I'm hoping.
Can you find them if you look them up?
Yep.
They're on the official
I
Disney
sent
Studios
my
website.
friend the other day because there's 4 episodes that are out there that are rough animation that they're not releasing. Like you can only watch them as anime and whatever
Oh yeah.
unfinished.
Animatics?
Yeah. So I'm hoping they don't get rid of those because those are pretty good episodes. I wish those 4 were getting made.
All right.
That's
So
the
if you're
Food Cow
Central, it comes out
episode, right?
12 p.m. If you're Eastern time, it comes out at 3 p.m.
But yeah, so tomorrow, I mean, like tomorrow's cool because it's not just Clone Wars. Toy Fair starts tomorrow too.
Oh yeah, big day.
I'm hoping.
Big day to see all the stuff that we basically already saw.
Well,
Well,
I mean, on the 22nd
Release.
is Toy Fair, and
Doesn't it
I'm
start
pretty sure we're gonna see a bunch more stuff at Toy Fair. So stay tuned.
Yeah, I feel like because like it's kind of sad. Like the last few years, they've been cutting back on what they show. But like I remember, like 2013, they showed off like all the summer Star Wars sets, and that was like really cool because you got to see like the gunship and the ATTE and the sail barge for the first time.
Yeah.
Have you already seen these sets and you're just saying that?
What?
Have you already seen these sets, but you're just not allowed to share them because someone said not to share them?
No. But like example, I've been told that stuff should be getting revealed on the 22nd, but I don't know anything. I'm like,
Alright,
yes,
I
like
gotta
2
head
days
out,
ago, I
like,
had the Mandalorian, Razor Crest photo, right?
Yeah, that's
So-
why I'm asking if you already know about it.
No, if I knew something when I wouldn't have probably said anything. So
Well, could you
Oh,
tell
you
us
can
about-
share it here. We all know this is a dead channel and no one's watching.
Oh, Ryan said let me in.
Okay, ask Ryan.
I
Ryan,
don't know when
Ryan was in a call with me for 3 hours.
He's in the private
2
chat
days
right now.
ago, trying to convince me to. Oh, Ryan's in the chat. Hey, Ryan's in the private chat.
Oh, he is?
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
I don't know why my chat is really slow.
Let me in.
Yeah, let me in.
Well, you're having
we'll
trouble
leave.
begging to let you in.
I sent him the email. So.
Yeah, but you still need to let him.
Oh,
in.
he's down on the bottom. Oh, I see.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, how do I get down there to it? It's not letting me.
You were really slacking.
Ryan, don't worry, we'll save
Okay.
you.
We're lucky to be live.
Hello, Ryan.
I'm in. All right.
You showed up the perfect opportunity, the perfect timing.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's about
Oh, I was
time.
saying, like, I was in a, like, even you said this, I was in a 3-hour interrogation, and I still couldn't bend, you know? That was something.
Cannot
That was a
believe we didn't make you break.
Yeah, I mean, that was, I'm not going to lie, that was very difficult to not say anything, so, but,
So
you
you were
know,
interrogated to give the images up?
what happened?
BFAB, you were interrogated to give the images up?
Kinda.
He also
Did
wouldn't
it?
tell me when the images
Did
would
it?
get released, but my video still came out first. So
Oh,
Your
is
video
Ryan
beat mine by like 3 minutes.
first is first.
That is
Ryan,
true.
Were
That is
you
true.
wearing the Brickbuster mask when you interrogated him?
No, I don't have that.
Wait, BFAB, you're telling me you had the images already in advance and you didn't have
Correct.
the video pre-prepared?
Oh, couldn't upload it.
No, but I didn't have all the images. I had one image. So
Yeah, but you,
I
with
had an
blue
image of
images.
just the ship. I didn't have the images with the minifigs or anything. I had the ship by itself. You know how there's a bunch of alternative images? If I would have had the
only like
images with
3 out
the
there.
with the minifigs on them, I totally would have made the video. And just like the second I got permission to put it up, I would have done it. Right. But you know, I didn't have the the image with the minifigs. I just had the Razor Crest by itself.
Okay.
Yeah.
What a
so.
bummer.
So, Ryan,
That's hate to see it.
so, Ryan,
What's up?
is it a day one buy?
Yeah, I already pre-ordered it.
I was going to say, have you already paid for it?
Yeah, we'll see. If Lego sends me one, I'll cancel my pre-order. Like I don't mind, but I
I,
have it pre-ordered. Not it's done. So
I
either
do
way, I've
like
got it.
you.
Every Star Wars says a day went by for Ryan.
Yeah, that's true. Day zero. Day negative.
Day zero.
However many negative days I can get there.
Yeah, like I got most of the December sets. December 24th, actually.
Yeah.
I only got one set early. It was a Mandalorian Battle Pack on like the 19th.
Oh, that was the one I didn't think I'd get, and I just walked into a Toys R Us because I'm in Canada and they still exist, and it was right there.
I'm also upset that they didn't have a Queel. They didn't include.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of
They
sad.
could have done that.
Oops,
They could have
spoiler
easily
alert.
done that.
I would have liked that better than the Scout Trooper.
I think Queel's like more of an essential. He was like one of my favorite characters, honestly.
He's a meme now, so you know.
He is. I didn't know that.
the whole show is a meme now.
Yeah, Baby Yoda like took over the internet.
I wonder
Yeah,
if
Like by all these people who've never seen Star Wars.
Yeah.
Like BFAB.
I mean, I've seen 2 episodes of The Mandalorian. I'm proud of it.
Oh, last time I heard it was just one, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only taken you 40 years to watch anything of Star Wars, but yeah, congratulations.
You're not wrong.
You're going to start the Clone Wars tomorrow.
No, I highly doubt I'll ever watch the Clone Wars.
What?
It's a pretty great show. Season 1 is not. Season 1
Yeah, season 1 was rough.
season 1
but,
kind of sucks.
even season 2 is kind of rough, but
Season like towards the end of season 2 is when it starts to pick up.
Yeah.
If you
but I
want
guess you
age
would be
Star
lost.
Wars content, you want to watch Resistance.
I made it to the first season of Resistance.
I didn't watch Resistance or Rebels. I think Rebels.
Rebels is a good show. I like Rebels.
Rebels is good.
Like
The first 2 seasons of Rebels was real hard to put down, but the second 2 seasons was just as good as any episode from the Clone Wars.
yeah.
I heard if you're going from Clone Wars
I mean-
to Rebels, you're kind of it's like more of like a it's like moving from more of a mature show to more of a kiddie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it's like
Like
going from the prequels to the original trilogy.
well, the first 2 seasons of Rebels are real kiddie, but after that it gets way better, way better.
especially season 4. I like season 4.
Season 4 is
yeah.
great.
Now that goes out to anybody that may or may not be in the chat that only watched the first 2 seasons, that it was too kiddie to continue. Cough,
Mhm.
cough.
Cop.
Ryan, are you ever gonna watch Rebels, or have you?
Probably not. I mean, maybe, but like, I don't care right now, like at all. Like, there's nothing there that I feel like I'm missing that I really need to know.
Yeah.
The
I got
world
my,
between the worlds.
What?
Like
You're
they
missing
really
out on
don't
too much.
matter in like enough in like the canon movies or anything.
Yeah, but neither does the Mandalorian.
That's true.
True.
Yeah, the Mandalorian is actually interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe Boba Fett soon.
Ezra's just kind of annoying and he whines all the time.
Well, yeah, but like, I mean, I don't know.
That's
I think-
basically Ahsoka for the first 4 to 5 seasons.
Also, I don't want to watch a show where characters fly around using their lightsabers.
Okay, yeah. It's
Okay.
Wait, that
Yeah,
happens? Okay,
Yes.
I will
The
not watch that.
Inquisitors use I forgot
Oh,
which
that's
one.
really
All of
bad.
them.
They use their spinny lightsabers as propellers and
Yeah,
they
in
take
the
off.
temple, all of them flew away.
They don't fly. They do like an assisted jump thing with it.
No, they fly.
No, they
It's
fly.
not that bad. No, you're
Okay,
looking at
there's
the way
Jango
we
there
did it.
after. Like you can't.
They just don't get
bang on
pulled
like-
down by gravity for a long time.
Yeah, exactly.
What?
It's more of a gliding maneuver than
Yeah.
flying.
I mean,
You're really
imagine if you saw a
flying
Jedi
at
flying in the actual.
ridiculous. But if that's come on, that's not the most ridiculous thing in Star Wars. The Halloween
That's
special,
pretty ridiculous. That's up there
Oh.
with like Star Wars bad. That's up there with like when they redid the Jabba's palace scene with the like song.
Don't bring
pretty
that.
bad.
Okay. Don't make me think of that CGI.
I don't know what else has been pretty bad.
this holiday special, the
Yeah, oh
caravan,
yeah. That's
anything from the '80s that wasn't the main movies.
Droids is good. I like Droids. Droids was a good show.
It's bearable.
Better than Rebels.
No,
I think so.
I don't know. But I don't know. I'm hoping that possibly we'll see some of the Somersets this weekend.
Well, some of us probably already have seen them, but probably not going to share it with us.
BFAB.
The last time they showed Somersets at Toy Fair was 2016, and
I
that
know.
was
I know.
I
Sorry.
don't.
Yeah, but based off them getting
think
revealed,
it's gonna
I don't know
happen.
if Star Wars got revealed for anything for summer, but at German Toy Fair, a lot of summer stuff got revealed. So
My only reasoning why I think we might is because I almost feel like I don't know if maybe it was just Disney mandated that they not reveal sets when the newer movies were coming out because I don't know if they would have shown like the episode 9 sets at Toy Fair and they were just worried about it.
They would not have,
They wouldn't have.
regardless.
I don't know.
That's the only reason I think there's a chance they might be shown this year is because there is no movie, but I
There's no
still
movie.
don't really think they will be. But if they are, I won't be upset about it. I will be very
No.
happy and make my videos and be stoked about it. But I
Yeah.
just don't think it's gonna happen.
Ryan,
It'll
how do
be
you think?
April stuff.
How do you think you'll feel if Lego, if they don't include a Jedi Bob in the gunship?
I mean, it'll be clear that they don't give a shit what people ask for,
That's
which
true.
I think is already pretty clear. But
Or like if they had,
If
if they had to like modernize Jedi Bob, if you could come up with a way to like make him up to like today's standards for like minifigures, how do you think they like? What do you think would be a good way to do it without like upsetting people?
they would
Or do you
make
think
him
they should just keep it that?
flesh. They would make him flesh tone and make the torso print more detailed. I don't know what else they could do. It's a minifigure. You just add prints to it.
Well,
But
do you think they'd keep the same like head?
Gotta get
I don't
another
know.
cake.
It's a coin flip. I have no idea if they'll do the yellow or flesh tone minifigure if they do it.
Yeah.
It can go either way. I don't really care either way, to be honest. I don't have a preference. Like either one, I'm fine with.
Do you I don't know. I saw like the smallest of the summer sets is like the Bark Speeder and ATR2, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be kind of funny if it was almost just like a larger clone battle pack?
I don't know if it. I don't know. Sure, could be nice.
I don't know. I mean, I saw speculation somewhere. I mean, obviously not substantiated, but just
Like the 2009 Clone Battle Pack? With
Uh,
the mini?
Oh yeah, makes sense.
I don't know. Just people. It just seems like that would be the set to put some clones in because it's just two clone vehicles.
I saw a picture from like the Star Wars event today that had like a episode or like a Phase 2 Captain Rex in front of an ATRT build, and so I don't think it's impossible
I saw
to
that.
see
Hey,
a
Sans is back in the
Phase 2
private,
Rex
guys.
in a
Can you
Oh.
let Sans back in?
in a set
Yeah,
like
I
that.
didn't notice
Hey,
that.
Sam, leave.
Was it like Clone Wars Captain Rex, or was it
Yeah.
like
Yeah, it was Phase
more
2.
movie? No, like movie style, or like the Clone Wars TV
Oh.
show.
Well, I mean,
Why would
Rex
it-
was only ever in
It
the
was
cartoon.
it was like the same figure as the Lego one from 2013,
I really
and-
hope that's
Okay.
like
like
that style. I think.
honestly the only figures I want this summer are Phase 2 Rex and some form of Ahsoka. That's all I really would hope for, but I don't know.
Captain Rex does have a movie figure.
He does? I didn't even know.
Yeah, and the one of the Tana V shuttles from a few years ago, the playset one, the Saint Nick or whatever his name was in Legends. Some people
Oh,
say
right.
it's the same character now,
Yeah,
but on
but-
Bricklink
yeah,
and
so-
Bricksley he's listed as Captain Rex
Very controversial.
or Commander Rex or something.
I hope we get a Phase 2
One of the
Cody.
things Rebels did for the canon was put Captain Rex in Episode 6. Just
Well,
saying.
I
I
would
want to
be
get
Rebels.
I want to get a Jedi Fallen Order set.
Yeah, I do want that.
Like what's
May the Fourth
Cordova
Father.
or something, like a Cordova little, like they could do like, actually that might not work. I was gonna say that they could do it in like the style of like that Rey versus Kylo and Obi-Wan versus Anakin like set.
Right.
Like they could do that. Have like, I guess they could have like the the second sister and then have Cal, because I just want a Cal minifigure. I think he's a cool character.
Could be a May the 4th promo.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
I
can
hope
see
not.
that.
I hope it's not a DL build for May the 4th.
Oh, that's probably what it's gonna be though.
Especially since we're getting a bigger one soon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
but we got a bigger BB-8 and they had a BB-8.
Yeah.
so Ryan,
It's not unlikely.
do you have any idea? Does anyone have any idea what that last April set is that we don't know about?
No.
Okay. BFAB, no one shared it with you.
Ryan, didn't
No.
you have? It
Here's
was
the
like
thing. If I know anything, guys, I'm just gonna say no, but no, I don't know anything for that.
it was like early. I don't know the like finite details, but like I remember it was like I think it was early on when you just started doing MNR news, and you talked about how Lego was gonna try to like they were trying to make Star Wars sets that were like kind of pushing away from like the standards of what we already have.
I do not remember saying that.
No, I'll try and find it.
I don't know. I know some people think that the last set is like Exegol, but
I hope.
I don't think it is because if you look at some of the like promo Bricks' rumor list, they list it as a D2C.
That's true.
It's $70 is not a D2C. That's not well.
No, I know
It
that's
could
what
be
I'm
like
thinking, but
it could be a store exclusive set, in which case it can still be Exegol, but
I
D2C
get
doesn't mean anything for what it could be. It's not a UCS set.
No, I know it's not UCS, but I am curious if it maybe meant it was the you guys remember that zebra room, like the code name for adults?
That
Like
has
adult?
nothing. Well, no, the adult stuff is for Star Wars is the helmets.
Yeah.
Is it?
Going for the best.
So for quote unquote zebra, there's supposed to be 4 sets, but nobody seems to know what they are. I originally thought they were mosaics. I talked to people and they said no, they're not mosaics, so I have no idea what they're supposed to be.
And are they? So they're not? Are they or are they not the helmet, the busts?
no, zebra
That's
is not the.
Zebra's not like a like Star Wars Marvel thing. That's different. That's
I mean,
different.
I don't. Yeah, it seems like it.
Zebra
That being
has
said, there was
nothing to do
something
with Star Wars.
in translation. There was something that said Disney. I mean, Zebra, Marvel, and then Disney. So I don't know how accurate what you said was. So.
Oh,
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know what it is. I thought it was Mosaics because one of the sets was named Zebra Art, right? We all
Yeah.
know Zebra's a code name, but it doesn't really help in any way if if
It's a
the
code.
quote unquote leakers they're saying they're not mosaics, right? Which I've talked to a few of them. They said they're not mosaics, but they're like we're not going to tell you what they are. This that or we don't know what they are, but they said they're not mosaics. That's what I've been told.
So
So
it'd be cool if it was like I know people do like art with like the one by one studs.
yeah.
Cool.
That's a mosaic.
a mosaic.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I really thought those would be mosaics, and it makes sense. But I talked to two big leakers that we all know of, and they both said that they're not mosaics. So yeah.
Huh.
So I don't know. Or maybe they're just saying that so I could get off their back.
Well, I guess if they are, you can just give them hell over that.
Oh yeah, I'll send them a message and be like,
What was that
Hey,
about
guys.
mosaics?
Why don't these leakers, if they have the information, why don't they, leak it?
Well, I mean,
some of them are not allowed to.
they're not allowed to. What I hate is when they say they state that they do, but they when they kind of act smug about it.
But that's still, if they're leakers, the whole point of them having the information is to leak it. If they just have the information, they're not leakers. And
Move your
then
car.
I think they can leak to some extent. Like I know some leakers that are like, our sources say we can do this, this, and that, but we can't do this, right? But we'll see the images of the sets months in advance, but they're like they can only give information about the set, but can't show pictures, right?
Yeah,
So
I have it a lot.
I just need better leak sources,
Yeah, you can start working for Lego.
Yeah, then get fired. I'll be like the ultimate
Well,
leaker.
not-
Like, hey Ryan,
Get a job.
here's what's happening in 2022.
Just get like a week job there and just find everything you can, and just get fired.
I wish I was related to like some designer or something of like a big theme like Star Wars or Harry Potter. Then I could make videos on it and like get everything down to the T, have this great reputation in the leak community. That would be awesome.
Wouldn't they get fired though for leaking stuff like that?
If they found out, I guess it really depends. I feel like there are some people in the Lego group that leak stuff that haven't been caught, so, I don't know.
Yeah,
Wait,
I
did
couldn't find it.
Samsung drop out of his own stream?
Yep.
Yes.
It's taking a turn, guys.
speaking
yeah.
of turns,
Do we even how do we even exist?
okay. Never mind.
What were you saying, Sans?
Never mind. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So hopefully he can get back into his own stream. So
Does that even
the
mean we
tables have turned.
Who's gonna let him in?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
who's gonna let him in?
I got back in.
That's good.
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know.
There you go.
Did it disconnect for everyone or just boot me out?
No, we're still
That's
live.
you. I think we're fine. Did the live stop? No.
No,
No,
it's
we're
just
still
still
good.
broadcasting.
Yeah, we're still Gucci.
All right.
Yeah, but Ryan, I could not find it. Even though I don't know what I was remembering. It might have been like two different things like to put together. But I remember you saying something about Lego Star Wars, and then like I guess something about how the Lego group wanted to like take it in a new direction or something. And
Yeah, no, I don't have
Yeah.
a clue. Definitely
I don't
didn't
know.
say that.
See, Ryan, your fans have great memories of everything you do.
My memory sucks, but I definitely didn't say that.
Ryan, I remember the first
Unless you
time
Yeah.
you
find a
said
clip-
my name.
Unless you
it
find a
was-
clip of me saying it, in which case I did.
I mean, I guess I'll keep looking when I have time.
But it's not something I remember saying or something I've noticed that is happening. So I don't think it's a thing.
The first time Ryan said my name, it was like so emotional. I still remember that day. It's like a brother from another brick asked something about power miners, and I'm like, yes.
Oh my god.
Well, that's how I felt like a year ago because I started this channel right after I met Ryan and BFAB in a stream. So
All right, I think that's enough fanboying over Ryan.
yeah.
We're gushing a little bit too hard.
Ryan, how does it feel like when you go on?
There you go.
No, it's not a fanboy thing. I'm not even like I watch Ryan's videos, but I'm not like I don't know. I mean, like, I guess I'm considered I could be considered a fan because I watch his videos. But I'm not like in episode or in video 291. You said so and so.
I got connected for a minute. I'm trying to get my.
How does it feel to go on like social media and like look at like Lego related posts and still see like people say stuff about like the 501st
501st,
like long after the you still mention it time and time, but I don't know. I feel like if I was in that position, I think it would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like how big of a reach I have.
Well, he definitely does. You're talking about the supreme leader of Gunship Gang, so.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know who Ryan is, so somebody let me know. Yes, we do. You sound very unique, Ryan.
Yeah, I'm in my car and it won't connect to my AirPods. It'll only connect to my car.
That's fine. You sound okay.
I haven't heard anything. You said for like the last 2 minutes.
That's okay. We'll just
we can really talk.
Yeah, everybody's fanboying over you, Ryan, except me. I'm like, I hate this Ryan dude.
What are you? I told everybody to stop. Are you kidding me? Don't you put me into that everybody category?
Test.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah. Okay.
All right,
Sounds
that
good.
worked.
I was saying I was the only one not fanboying over you, Ryan, but Sam says he's not either. So.
I told
I don't
everybody
got
to
it working
stop.
apparently.
Ah,
What the hell? It reconnected to my car.
You'll have to disable your Bluetooth. Oh, actually, then that wouldn't work for your headphones either. Never mind. I'm bad at this stuff. I think the only person I've ever fanboyed over is Just Too Good. Other than that, I really don't fanboy over people. So.
Yeah, no, I know. It's just, yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Justin's fine. I guess I don't know. His videos are too short for my liking.
I'm Sam's biggest fan.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it. But now that Ryan's gone, you can all talk crap about him.
Talk crap. We're not
know.
just the kid who rants.
Yeah, you know that Ryan guy? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like here's the thing. The second you say his name, I feel like he shows up. So.
The second I say anybody's name in a negative
He's summoned.
All right, everyone say Jenga.
I don't think that works for Jang. That only seems to be working for just the kid that rants.
Jang Bricks.
Jang Bricks.
Ganache.
Oh,
shows up. He's like,
did you remember? Do you remember when he started doing Ganache and then some guy freaked out and made
Ryan, you need to let Ryan back in the call.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, but made all those jokes about made all those rants about how it wasn't Jang.
No.
Yeah.
I remember that guy. He was weird.
Yeah. He was like, not the Jang.
Beefy, I'm the biggest fan.
Dude, I would never have guessed that that Jang Bricks could spit bars, but then I watched his Ganache Bricks music video, and that went in.
He has split personalities.
Well, with the
That's
kids.
hand.
I just know that Jang could be funny. I never expected that. So.
You guys can hear me good, right?
So.
Jang was never really my favorite, like even when I was younger. So
I've never been a fan of Jang. If Jang showed up to one of my streams, I'd probably oh my goodness, Jang is here. But I'm not a fan.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes, we can. Yeah. Can you hear us?
Yeah, it sounds good, right?
Yep.
Yeah, sounds Gucci. Yeah.
Okay. Making sure. I have to get out of my car and get back in this. So it's probably gonna get screwed up again. And
Ryan, where are you going? That's the question.
He's going to his softball.
Oh, really? Oh, you saw? I didn't even know that. At this time at night?
Yeah, you can't play during the day. People have to work.
yeah.
You know, with jobs and stuff.
He wouldn't understand that. He quit his job.
Yeah. Some people have real jobs, unlike me.
I have
Oh yeah.
I have a small commitment to get to. I'll be right back.
I think though, you play softball outside when it's nice and bright outside, or baseball. I mean, I don't know if softball is really for guys, but
it's a men's softball, or it's not men's softball, but it's slow pitch softball. It's adult. Softball is not a girls' exclusive thing.
I know, but I mean, when you're affiliating like baseball, and I'm totally
what's going on?
Softball is just for people that don't want to have to try and hit an 80-mile-an-hour baseball.
Sounds like a bunch of pansies to me.
Yeah.
I like how BFAB's like you're playing softball this late, and then at 1 a.m. BFAB's at the gym.
No, BFAB has a good reason. He's terrified of talking to women.
What happened?
You have a good reason to go to the gym that late. You're terrified of talking to women.
That's when it's throwing invisible people.
I'll be back, guys.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm about to walk into the gas station.
Sure. We just roasted them too.
You guys keep saying this "we" nonsense, and I feel like it hasn't been a whole bunch of "we."
Okay. Sorry. Whoever made the women comments when roasting them.
That was me.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you not telling me that BFAB was the lifeline of this conversation?
I know, it's funny. It always
I
ends up
walked
being
into the
that way.
gas station.
Don't steal anything.
I try not to.
It can be
Keep that-
tempting sometimes.
Tell that to BFAB.
Oof.
All right, guys, I'll be right back. I'll be back in like 5 minutes.
All right.
I'm not gonna leave. I'm still down. I'm just gonna mute myself.
I hope he's going to fight his brother. He promised me that he was going to go beat him up, but so far,
I never said anything. I said if you bet money,
How
I
long does it
would.
take to get a soft pretzel? Okay. Yes, please. Yeah. Yes.
Ryan, are you going to get the Michael Scott pretzel?
No, I don't know what it is.
Thought you liked The Office.
I know somewhere.
you know there is the ability to mute yourself, right?
I feel like it's already been muted.
Huh, interesting. It's weird.
No, I just meant the whole conversation. Everything.
Okay, I am back.
Okay, let's not let him know that he was the lifeline of whatever conversation that there was going on.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
it was pretty quiet,
Okay.
BFAB.
We don't want you to have an ego, BFAB. This is for your...
Hey, me at the gas station is more interesting than whatever else was happening.
Ouch.
You say J Station is more interesting than anything that's happening?
Gas station.
Yeah,
Oh.
Whoa. Sneak peek.
Hey,
Ooh,
Ryan,
wow.
pick me up a Sprite. Come on.
That's right.
You have that YouTube money. You can help a brother out.
I do. I bought a new computer today.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Be here tomorrow, I think.
This is the definition of success on YouTube, guys. So.
Yeah, we invite Ryan in and he just flexes on us.
Yeah, with his dollar water bottle. It's a hard flex.
Well, I mean, the laptop, you know. Computer.
Oh. Would you be surprised if I said the water bottle was more impressive?
Yes.
Wait. So, Ryan, you bought a laptop and the Razor Crest today.
I bought a 16-inch MacBook Pro
Dang.
And the Razor Crest.
and the Razor
Well,
Crest.
I guess that technically I don't think it goes through until they ship it. So
Well, hold
Yeah,
on.
and
Let's not forget about the water bottle there. That's also...
And Gatorade.
and
Coke?
Gatorade. That's too rich for my blood.
Thank you very much. You too.
Wow, Ryan has manners. Just kidding.
if only that clerk knew he was standing in front of a legend.
Yeah, sorry. No problem.
I feel like Ryan's usually that type of person that says "F you" and walks out the place. You know.
I could see that.
That's what a lot of people think from one Target video, where I was not mean to any employees, mind you. I was just unhappy with their decision to not sell me something.
Oh,
That's
that's
fair.
the 20th anniversary sets?
Yeah.
Who was saying before? Was it Collector who said that he got some Lego sets for 50% at Marshalls? I need to check out Marshalls.
Yeah, Collector said that, but he's he muted, right? He's out right now.
Okay.
All right, Cumberland Farms pretzel. Is it any good? Oh, I should have. Oh, I need to vlog this. It's my first experience with a pretzel here.
Well, fine.
Oh my god.
Well, you could just record it from the stream, make them big screen.
Yeah, if you'd be generous enough to plug me, that'd be nice. Yeah. No, that's okay.
You got to make them big screen first.
That's a bad idea to ask people for plugs. That's how you get them not to like you. That's just like.
I know.
Well, that's all it takes. BFAB, can you plug my channel?
You hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. I got it back on then.
That had the opposite.
What? What?
Talking
We said
to
that-
BFAB.
Oh.
I didn't even hear what you said, Sam. Can you say it a little clearer?
No, it was kind of a one-time deal.
Can you say
Oh,
it was better internet?
Ouch, I don't even have internet based on you.
Ouch. Ouch. No, sometimes Sam, it sounds like your mic's a little muffled, but then it goes back to normal stuff.
Hmm.
So it sounds fine right at the second. So
Yeah,
I'm not talking at this second.
Yeah.
That sounds perfect.
I think this is internet bullying, and I will not abide.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
I'm even more sorry, Sam.
No, you're not.
Hey, BFAB, no one's more sorry than me.
Well,
Sorry, competition.
If you've seen my life, you'd know how sorry I am.
We're sorry.
I'm getting a pretty good
We're sorry.
glimpse of it right now, so I'm inclined to believe you.
Have you booked your hotel suite for Chicago yet?
I will do that once I have a job, Ryan.
It helps.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to be like, oh shoot, when I just booked this. Oh wait, I actually can't even pay for it. So
Yeah.
BFAB, the offer still stands. I am still willing to sleep on your hotel floor.
What are you paying BFAB to take up that space?
I mean, I did offer to drive you. I don't know if I agreed to the hotel thing. We'll see what happens. So
Well, you see, I'm still in the same financial area of not having any income whatsoever. So,
Hey, you and BFAB, one and the same.
BFAB, will you come to Canada and drive me?
I'll
I'll
I
pay
think
you.
that's a little further than I have to go get sand. So
you have to go like 6 hours out of your way. I don't know why you would
All right,
even
I'm back.
non-jokingly offer that.
because I don't know. That's a good question.
It's kind of sad because the funny thing is, I almost sort of have an opportunity to go to Philly because my entire family we're going to New York the next week. So like I could fly down, go to Philly, and then meet them in New York.
Yeah.
But I don't think I have the funds to do that. We're driving.
It's
so
okay.
I'll
You're not
miss-
missing much at Philly. Don't feel bad about it.
Okay.
You would have
I
had a
just
lot of
wanna go.
fun at Philly if I was there and a few other people, but everyone that I know is not going to Philly. Like I wanted to go to Philly again, even though, I had a great experience, in a car accident.
Right. Yeah,
but-
it was bad for you last time.
Yeah, but the thing is, Philly, out of all the conventions I enjoyed, Chicago was miserable, but I feel like it's just because of the people I was around. Not like Ryan
Can
or
I
anything.
tell you who those people were?
Well, okay, and Eric knows this already, called him out publicly, so it's not me being a dick. Eric was a fucking douchebag during
I thought you were
Chicago.
talking about brick bunnies.
No, I love talking to Brick Bunnies during Philly. But Eric was kind of a douchebag during
You will
Chicago.
not let that go. You're just every time it comes up.
Eric? I can't imagine Eric of all people
No,
being
okay, right. I've let it go. I'm just mentioning why. Like, people keep asking me why I had a miserable time, and that's why. Then Virginia, no, Eric and I were cool during Virginia because we roomed together again. And at Philly. So Philly was great.
Oh, yeah, you
Virginia,
told me about that when you guys slept with each other in the same bed.
Yes, totally. You should
Okay,
cut
now
that
I'm making sure we're talking about the same time. Like it is that same time though when you slept with each other.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Hey, don't worry. There's nothing wrong with that. It's too bad.
Guys, we did not sleep with each other. But Virginia.
That's
that
when you
became-
slept together.
That was a
right?
fun time, I think.
That's
Virginia
also
was
the same trip where he
horrible.
took the selfie of you when you were naked, right?
Oh my gosh, I remember that.
I'm just making sure my stories are aligned.
Oh yeah, that was the
I
time.
remember that. I got out of work one night and I turned on my Instagram and the first thing that popped up was BFAB, shirtless in bed.
I know. I don't even
And I
follow
was
him.
like,
You know what, guys? Let's try to take a photo a day during Virginia to kind of capture the moment. So
Yeah, well, that one Eric got of you, he really did capture the moment.
oh no. But yeah, I hated Virginia. Virginia was the definition of boring as shit. Like I walked around in circles for probably 3 hours, and I'm like, yeah. What happened? Oh, this last year I went.
Yeah, I'd rather want to go to like Chicago. I think that's where I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna make sure I have a lot of fun at Chicago this time. So,
What'd you do last time?
Go to one.
Not fun.
not have fun. All right, got that. But I'm just gonna throw like, okay, if everything goes to plan, right? I have a job by sometime in March. I'll have enough money to do whatever, right? And I think that for me, I'm gonna throw this huge party. I think Vibe was the one that told me this. I should rent out the suite for one day, the huge party room, and the rest of the day is just chill in some small little room or whatever. So I think that might be a better idea to save me more money.
I told you that too. I don't know why you would rent a suite for 5 nights when you just want to have a party in it one night.
Hey, can you
That's
stop
fair.
putting in that idea? I want to sleep on a good floor.
You could just rent an Airbnb for one night and throw a party.
You probably can't
Yeah,
do that
okay.
in Airbnb.
Yeah. Parties at Airbnbs would totally backfire against me.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't. If you guys do throw a party, can we do one of those like fake robot presence thing with a webcam so I can be there?
Oh, my
Yeah,
God.
sure.
You want to kill the party?
If you want to spend like $2,000 to get like one of those monitor things, then
Okay. Can someone just carry me around on a phone? You know,
I would put a sign on the door of BFAB that says "No girls allowed."
I don't think you need to put up a sign. He gives off that presence with that one.
Dude, I'm gonna rent a tux and be like the bouncer.
I love
That'd be
it.
lit.
Did you wait? Who just said they were going to be a bouncer?
Me.
Brian.
Wouldn't
Ryan.
it have the opposite effect? You would attract more people due to your presence being outside of the room.
But that means he can do better at his job. He has more opportunities to show
more
how good of a
opportunities to
bouncer he is.
I guess it just feels like it's going to backfire.
He's like holding all these girls off, not letting them in the room.
I'm sorry, ladies. If I may redirect you to my hotel room.
BFAB's just sitting there on the bed.
Hey, BFAB, I might have to ditch your floor for Ryan's floor.
Yeah, you know what, Ryan? I'd rather be at that party than
Here's the thing: if I end up having the party, I'm going to combine people from like my old schools and Lego community, right? That's the reason I wanted to do that. And that being said, some of the girls at my old school are freaking like supermodel hot. Like I wish I was joking, but they're actually supermodel hot. So
what's your so you want to invite these hot girls to your Lego party?
I don't know if it's going to be a party. I never
Why would they say
specifically
no?
said it. I never specifically said it was a Lego party. I said it was a
There will
party.
be people there.
Send them an invite on Snap. Hey, I know we haven't talked since high school, but you want to
Yeah,
come
we
to my
got a lot of
Lego party?
Legos.
You want to come build some Lego? Yeah.
Aren't these the same people you refuse to share Lego pictures because you're friends with them on Facebook?
I got some Lego.
Here's the thing. Everybody's taking what I never said it'd be a Lego party. I said I'm going to throw a huge party. All
You're
for all.
Time out.
Oh, I thought it was
Time
at
out.
Chicago.
Time out.
Supermodel hot for BFAB is probably just 3 for most guys.
Honestly, it probably is. And I never considered that.
Yeah, BFAB, do you have any of those pictures?
Do you have
Here's the
any
thing.
ad?
These
Either
girls are,
ad.
these girls are. I can't do that. That's so freaking
No, I
weird.
know.
Hey, I can send you all a picture. if
I'm
you
not
want.
gonna hit them up on my Lego account.
I
you
am.
think I am, an
It's okay
idiot?
to be lying, B-Fab.
What do you say? I'm lying?
Yeah, it's okay. You'll get
Ryan, go
You're
through my
just a
Facebook
non-Lego
thread,
party Lego
and half of the girls actually look pretty attractive. So.
You probably blocked Ryan because he shares Lego stuff.
Like the attendance at Brickworld in a nutshell is like Ryan, like basically every single lug member ever to exist, and then BFAF, and then
Wow.
like I don't know how many like just like regular people attend.
Yeah, it's just beef.
What? This is a Lego convention we're talking about. What regular people are attending?
Like
That's
sorry,
true.
not regular, like people who like aren't like presenting anything, like they don't have
The
a mock
people
or
that
anything.
aren't on the spectrum.
The people that go into a Walmart and pay full price. That's who you're talking about.
Listen, you're saying normal and Walmart in the same subject. That doesn't match up.
Okay.
We all know Target is normal.
Target's the place to go.
Target makes Walmart look
Thank you.
like the ghetto.
It's true because when I was in Florida, I went to a Walmart and it was like the worst Walmart I'd ever seen.
But they have good Lego clearance.
Wow.
Well, I went in September, so not really.
I mean, maybe some Walmarts are like really amazing. I just
And then I walked into a
the
Target,
Walmarts I've
and
been to
it
are
was
not good.
beautiful.
I've yet to find an amazing Walmart.
Yeah,
Yeah,
There's-
that's
I
why.
bet there's
Yo,
one.
go on
There
my blog.
definitely has to be one that's like really nice, but
There's-
like only
there's
like
one-
one or two.
Sans. There's a Walmart in Orlando that is the nicest Walmart I've ever been in, and that is the Walmart you want to
Yeah, no,
use as like the standard.
I've been to a Walmart in Orlando. I'm not sure if it's the same one, but I
It
don't.
couldn't have been the same
I
one.
don't know if that really counts because Orlando, everything there is a theme park attraction or tourist trap, and so I don't know if that's really a fair comparison.
Do you know what Walmart that was, Ryan? Because like I went to like 5 in Orlando.
Ryan, do you like living in Florida? Like, would you, if you had the choice, like, to live anywhere else, just for absolutely free, where would you want to live, or are you content in Florida?
Hey, we can't hear you. You're cutting out.
Yeah, something's going on. I know. Samsonite's foot like froze. His
Yeah, it did. I'm back.
screen froze.
This is the problem with using a laptop from 10 years ago.
I can hear background noise. I think Ryan is back.
I'm back again, I think. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you? All right.
Okay. Yeah, I like Florida.
Yeah, I've been a few times. I mean, it can be nice on vacation, but I don't know if I'd want to live there. Like,
I wouldn't mind the heat, honestly.
Sorry,
I'm not a big heat
we talking
person.
about Florida?
Like, and it gets hot enough in Texas.
I don't know how you're complaining about heat for Florida compared to Texas. They're both hellholes.
Yeah, but Texas winters are at least
I think Arizona's
really cold. Like, we get snow here sometimes.
How
and
cold? How
it gets
cold?
down- How cold here? Last week we got down to like low 30s. So
Yeah,
Okay,
we had 14 last week, and that's like it's an average day.
yeah, but you guys live up like in the east.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm like
well,
Oh,
Midwest.
dear God.
if
I'm
I
like
could use my
22
phone
right
for the
now.
camera, I could show you the 2 feet of snow outside.
All right.
Hey, you're choosing to live in Canada. That's your mistake.
I would like to live in Canada actually.
Yeah, free
The
health.
colder weather the better in my opinion. But like
I
would
disagree
go
with that. I disagree with that.
I would live in a place with cold weather, but then I'd like go on vacation to like tropical weather places.
cold weather all the time. No, it sucks.
No, not cold weather all the time,
It's
but like,
not, I mean, like the thing is, when you live here, you don't think of it as cold.
like I'd love to live in New York. I have family in New York. That would
Like,
be a good.
honestly.
Isn't it cold there all the time? So
Yeah.
your
No.
cold is
No.
just
There's-
Oh, I'm sorry.
there's
Does it
summers
look like
where,
a
like,
nuclear?
Their summers can go like up to like 90s.
Yeah, but that's on like occasional days. Most of the time it's like 70s, 80s in our summers.
Yeah,
It's bad.
but like that's still warm.
it's not bad. But
Nice
again, it is
Mustang.
like 2 months of summer.
And then their winters are really nice too.
Oh.
I've been to New York so many times.
Yeah, we get winter storms every single year. It's
What
power
area do you live in?
upstate,
Oh,
like right on the Lake Ontario.
The top part,
Alright.
right on the top
Yeah.
part.
So it gets cold.
Dude, that is a nice ass Mustang. I'll tell you. Only you could see it.
We could see it. You have a camera option.
That's in my pocket.
My neighbor's got a gray Mustang, but he's not even here half the time. He lives in Florida. And
That's
he
what I want a gray one.
It's
So
in-
Ryan, what's the
Yeah,
thing
how's
with
that
what's the thing with the Mustang? What's
the
so
Mustang
appealing?
It's a nice car, and I want to buy one. That's
Alright.
what's
That checks
appealing.
out.
I want to get myself a Cybertruck.
What's so appealing about a Cybertruck?
It's
I
square.
just I personally I think the
Square.
shape is really awesome. Like I think it's just really unique,
It's unique, yeah.
and the interior is really nice.
No.
So what you're saying is you want to get it for the memes.
Yeah, it looks like a DeLorean, sort of.
Well, if you want a DeLorean, just buy the DeLorean.
I'm not even a huge. I'm not
Yeah, they
like
make
I'm not a
Volvo.
truck person at all. A lot of people here in Texas are pretty big
First ever
truck
square
people.
car.
If I had to choose like any truck, I get like if the Cybertruck counts, I'd most definitely choose the Cybertruck. But if not, I'd probably go with like a Tacoma because they're like an SUV truck hybrid,
Okay.
and they're like they look less like a truck than like a normal pickup truck. I just think trucks are like kind of I don't know.
Well, isn't the point of having a truck when
Alright.
it looks like a truck?
Here's your game view.
Wow.
Is
do you have
this
the
footage
video?
going in the vlog?
No, I'm not recording this. I can't
I'm-
record this.
That was a joke.
Oh.
Because
Is it
at least from our perspective, the footage is like really choppy and it looks very
I'm
bad.
sure it is because it's the internet.
Yeah.
Is it a game or is it practice?
It's probably a game.
Games.
Do you guys even have practice?
We don't practice. No.
Yeah.
It's an amateur league.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Just every other group of sports that practice. That's all amateur. My bad.
No, but it's like if you're like a 40-year-old man
Well, that's a dinger.
and you're like
Oh my god.
and you're like you play like because I know like community centers and like cities and stuff, they have like basketball leagues. They probably don't go to practice.
So are you comparing
It's a
Ryan
field
to a 40-year-old man?
No, I'm comparing the league that
always
he's in to more like grown adults. It's just more for fun.
Sent the original email, I'm like, wait, what field did I tell them? And I just never replied. But I did tell everybody else.
Hey,
And I knew that.
can you
Well,
can you mute
I
Ryan?
knew you were coming this way.
Hey, Sam, can you mute Ryan?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna hang up, guys.
All right,
All
so
right. Well, thanks for joining, Ryan.
Bye.
So yeah.
Appreciate it.
All right. BFAB, why are you silent? All right, thanks for answering.
He's scheduling gym times.
yeah. BFAB had to. He's thinking about the whole Ryan bodyguard idea.
Wait, how long has he been off?
I don't know.
It's been a few minutes, but I haven't brought it up because people are talking.
Maybe he really is thinking about it.
Kombucha tea.
I regret naming my YouTube channel what it is.
Change it.
I think it's too late. I mean, I know that's
I'm actually-
stupid, but I already have I'm like 30 something subs away from hitting 200, which sounds really stupid because that's like
It's definitely not too late. Change the name.
I think I'm gonna change mine too. Actually. So
I'm gonna-
I'm just gonna-
I feel like too many people have the word
yes. Yeah.
or bricks in their name. It's like every single new like YouTube channel that's created by like an 8-year-old kid on YouTube, like that does Lego videos on their iPad, has the name or has like bricks in it.
Then change it.
Yeah. I'm gonna change mine as well.
Change it right now. Like I'm not gonna I can't think of anything right now.
EH.
I'm actually gonna change mine to Samsonite.
Should I do-
Productions.
Should I do E&H Productions?
EH.
What?
Productions.
E&H
You know what?
Productions,
You know what
Uh,
name is
no.
used almost as much as
What I'm
brick?
gonna do.
and then I can have a spin-off channel, E&H Vlogs, and
Don't do productions.
what was it,
That's what I'm
E&H
gonna do.
Speed Build.
Yeah,
Oh,
production
don't-
is used
is
Speed
the
builds are
Simpsons
dead.
movie.
Yeah, it's for.
It was a joke.
Oh,
I was copying the format of Ryan.
making fun of Ryan. I see.
You making fun of our king?
My
Okay,
lord.
there you go with the collective words. Let's avoid we are, group words. Let's just keep that out of our vocabulary.
Why?
Okay, can we say we including Sam's?
Sent is a Ryan hater confirmed.
No. I'm not
Say we
acknowledging
including
it,
you?
I'm kidding. I'm
but I'm
kidding.
also not going to
Anyone
get down
in
and start suckling on his toes.
I'm not. When did that? Okay.
Well,
I
if
don't
you
think I
say
really-
someone's
I don't
your
think I really
god, I'm
praised
just
Ryan.
assuming. No. If you're telling me that someone's your god, I'm only going to assume you're willing to do some pretty out there things for your god.
What I was
Actually,
what I was saying in terms of that is more of a sarcastic.
I know. I'm
Tone?
messing with you. I know. I'm joking.
Okay. All right. Just
Unless
wanted to
you
make sure.
actually do want to suck someone's toe, in which case.
It's getting kind of hot.
But yeah,
Ugh.
I think I'm gonna change to Samsonite Productions as well, simply because I'm gonna start doing some stuff that's outside of Lego, but I still kind of want to just keep everything together.
Like what? What do you want?
I'm gonna do some video essays.
I'm like what?
Well, I just on like some films and stuff like that, and which I know so original. But I also do want to do some essays about Lego, which is why I want to keep it all together.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See,
That's
I
kind of
wouldn't
what I'm.
be on,
That's
like, a
kind of what I've
video
moved on
Star
to.
Wars stuff, but
Like I'm working on that video game. It's basically like a video essay.
I kind of want to make an essay about how like I don't know. I was thinking of like just doing things about certain themes from Lego and like
you
things
should
that
do
they.
I send the space theme, the old space theme.
I know
I did a video essay once.
this is kind of like a niche, like little thing, but like speak on, like when we're on the topic of video essays, like those like it's like channels that they'll cover like comic book and like kind of like nerdy content, and they'll have video essays, and all of their subjects around them will be like, oh, it's this movie that everyone hated, and it's really an awful movie, but you know what? Here's why it's amazing. Here's why it's the greatest movie of all time.
I don't know. I like some of those.
But after a while, it just seems like they're like grabbing for air.
Yeah. I
Like,
don't know.
Harley Quinn does this in this scene. That means that this movie is amazing because it follows the comic book super well. I'm like, it doesn't matter. It fails as a movie. Like,
Yeah, people who relate the movies to the comic books, like, oh, this is not the comic book. It sucks. Like, it's annoying. I mean, it's not supposed to be the comic book. If it was
yeah, because if they were just making it to for the comic book fans, then they would make no money, which is not what they want. I mean, they want to make a movie that that will include every like demographic and that everyone will go see, so they can make the most amount of money possible. I mean, they're not making like these movies with the intention of like comic fans, at least for the most part.
Fan base of movie fans. I mean, there's a whole entire MCU fan base.
Yeah, and I bet how many of those people do you think have read like?
I mean,
I'm
a huge fan. I've not read a single comic book from like. I mean, I've read a few comic books, but I haven't really gone in depth.
I have I have a fairly large comic book collection. I just don't like. I just think that argument is like stupid. Like these movies are made for the comic fans. They're not. They're made for the general.
There are movies that are made for comic fans, but they're also movies that are made for the movie itself.
If comics were made for comic fans, then like, what would be the point in starting like? So say like Iron Man. What would be the point in like starting with like an origin story? They would probably just jump into something already, because then they'd expect everyone watching it to be comic fans, so they'd already know everything that's happening.
Yeah. No, I know.
Like, why do you think? Yeah. Like, why do you think the story, like the whole entire like Infinity Saga, had a beginning and an end? It wouldn't be best with comics if it had a beginning and end like that.
Yeah.
It carved its own path.
Also, why do you think they told Batman's origin story like 20 billion times?
Right.
It's not because they just forgot about, they ever did it. No, it's because they want the audience to know, how Batman became Batman.
I heard they're restarting like the DCU, like just so
I have fully given up on like that, like kind of like not the Joker was good, I guess. I mean, I liked it. It was pretty good.
I just feel like the DCU is way too messy. Like, just so many movies like on the same person. It's
Just start making solo movies. Like
right. Like, there's,
Justice
like,
League
20
and
Batman
Suicide
movies.
Squad,
It's complicated.
they obviously failed. I mean, they were not good movies. Like just start over and just do solo movies from now on. Like I'm excited for the Robert Pattinson Batman movie. I mean, I hope that turns out really well because Robert Pattinson's actually a really great actor, and yeah, I mean, it seems like it's going in the right direction after like how many years has it been that they were like talking about a Matt Reeves Batman movie? It was like years, like 2015, 2016,
I think it
around
was
there.
17. I think it was right around when Justice League came out.
Still, and now we're finally like getting stuff about it.
Yeah,
it's insane. I thought that movie would never like get past. Like,
I don't know. Like Matt Reeves is a pretty good filmmaker and some of the other stuff I've seen. So
yeah, I just like I saw a bit. So I paid for a ticket to go see the Harley Quinn movie or whatever, and I left like 3/4 in because I just hated it. It was just not good.
Well, you actually left at the beginning.
I left in like 3/4 of the way through.
I think they're milking. Like, I think they're doing way too much Harley Quinn stuff. Like,
They are.
yes, that's definitely
Eat it up because
personally, I don't see the Harley
Margot
Quinn.
Robbie is hot, and all the
Harley Quinn.
comic book fans are gonna be like, "Oh, it's great. It's the
Right.
best movie I've ever seen."
I mean, I just don't get the appeal to Harley Quinn. Honestly, I don't see what.
I just thought the movie was kind of lazy, and it like the story that they were trying to tell. It was not very engaging.
I personally think what's holding it back, like, I think this is kind of like the moment where studios will look and say, "Oh, maybe just because it's R-rated doesn't mean it's a guaranteed success."
I don't think so because the reviews are good, but I mean,
know,
yeah,
but
the
box
box
office
office
is
is
trash.
awful.
So, like, what I'm saying is, they're probably, I don't know. I just, when you make your movie, if you're gonna make your comic book movie R, you have to really, not necessarily earn it because it earns it. I just mean give it a reason to. Like, Deadpool had to be R because of the content, and Joker had to be R because of the content, and Logan had to be R. But did this movie really? Did they need to go that direction?
No. They didn't, and I personally watching the movie, I don't see why it really needed an R rating. There wasn't really much there that like warranted an R rating,
so that they could make naughty jokes and stuff like that.
I guess
think
so.
like in movies, like is there like the slightest hint of like offensive jokes automatically R rated, and that can be like the whole entire movie is like a PG-13 movie.
I don't even think
That's
Joker.
not true.
Like, I don't feel like Joker needed the R rating.
Yeah, I mean,
I think Joker did.
But I think with like not like these specific movies we're talking about, but just other movies in general, I think that
Joker was like way more of a realistic superhero.
Well, I think that's why, because like
usually when you see like people getting shot in most superhero movies, you don't see like here it's like every shot that he takes is more impactful.
Yes, yeah, that's the thing. That is what's kind of cool about it, is that you actually like think about what just happened, whereas this normal movie you don't care.
Yeah,
but you actually think about it. So I don't know. I'm actually writing a short film right now.
Nice.
That's cool.
So,
and they're also, I heard they're doing a sequel to the Aladdin remake.
Yay!
No, I don't want that.
I know.
I didn't watch Aladdin.
I didn't watch the remake. I didn't care to. I don't support most of that stuff.
Yeah,
I like. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen a few remakes, and some of them are actually not terrible because they actually like put time and effort, and they care about the original story that they're trying to tell.
The only one I saw last year that I enjoyed mildly was Dumbo, just because it's nothing like the original, and I like Tim Burton.
Yeah, Tim Burton. He's good. His earlier stuff is a lot better.
Yeah.
I feel like as time has gone on, he's kind of fallen off, and he's become a bit of you could say a hack. I feel like he's a bit of a hack now.
Speaking of
His
Oak
style
Hill,
is so distinct, and he does it for everything. Like the Alice in Wonderland movies were not good.
yeah. But
And,
speaking of like
Yeah.
directors like that, what do you think about Sam Raimi coming back to Marvel?
That's cool. I mean, he has people know him of course for the Spider-Man trilogy, but I mean, he also did Evil Dead, which is I think a very influential horror movie. And this movie is supposed to have horror elements, so to have like a popular horror movie director take this movie and do something with it, I think it could turn out to be really good.
I don't know. Personally,
I enjoyed Doctor Strange. I thought it was fine.
I love that movie.
I haven't seen it since I saw it in theaters. But I mean, I from what I've heard, I'm definitely excited. And I mean,
I don't think it's going to be as horror focused as everyone thinks. I think that's why the original director left, because they were fighting back and forth. I think he wanted to make it more horror heavy than Marvel.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
I heard
Scarlet Witch is going to be in it too,
Strange
and that's
is
probably
really
going to pick
good.
up from her Disney Plus show, which could be interesting.
Yeah.
So I'd like to see, maybe she's like part of the horror element.
Yeah.
Like I've heard some like things that like she's like created this false reality where it's her and Vision, and she's just like lost her mind over time.
Mm-hmm.
So I
heard
mean,
Doctor Strange 2 is going to be R-rated
which one?
movie.
What, Doctor Strange 2 is going to be R-rated?
I don't know about R-rated, but it's going to be a
Hard
horror
time
movie. It's going to be Marvel's first ever horror movie.
Hmm.
Well, not like pure horror, but yeah, like scary stuff like that.
Did anyone see the Sonic movie? I did
Yeah,
not.
that was a good movie. I liked it.
Really?
Yeah.
I
mean, it's obviously not for like adults, but
It's one of those.
How drastic was how much better did the redesign make the movie?
It's
if you
so much better. The
like
Sonic
picture like watching the movie but with the old design, do you think you would have liked it almost about the same,
new
or was
design
the
is
design a
amazing.
huge flaw?
It would have made a movie terrible, honestly.
Yeah.
I think design. It's just like goes to show how crucial designs are for movies.
I basically just heard that it was a pretty okay kids movie. There's a lot of childish jokes in there and stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're like my age, like 16, 17-year-old, or you're just older in your teens, it's not that bad of a movie. It's still enjoyable.
Yeah,
a lot of old stuff.
I'm 16, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a movie.
I heard he flosses too, so that might keep me from.
That was bad. That was hard to watch, but. Yeah. Other than that,
I love when they make these jokes in these movies, and they don't even seem to think whether or not it'll be relevant when it comes out. Like Endgame with the dab and the.
When was there a dab in Endgame? Oh yeah.
Oh, dabs.
No, but they
playing Fortnite.
Yeah, but they didn't. Like the dab, I think was more of I think they did that more of like Hulk is really out of touch. I don't think they did that as like an actual thing. Like they did that as a joke, because I think by the time that they started shooting, or even by the time that they wrote the script,
they wrote in 2016, which is when the dab was like.
They wrote Endgame in 2016.
Yeah, because they shot both of them back to back, right? So they shot them in 2016.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I know, but they could have written.
Well, they would have done some reshoots and stuff, but still, the Fortnite thing would have been added later.
True.
Yeah.
But I thought it was kind of funny. Like, as much as that was kind of bad, it was just funny,
Yeah.
Imagine watching say the Sonic movie 20 years later and seeing him do the floss as a child, you'll have no idea what that even was.
Yeah,
right?
Same way it is with everybody that was.
I was about to say, what happened to you, Fab, when you came back?
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
I went to hell and back.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a quick trip.
Yeah, scary place.
Went to the
Did
gym.
he just send you back?
Went to the gym and then met a girl for a date and then came back.
Yeah, and then
no,
she's
no,
like,
no.
"Yeah, I
Went
don't
to the
want
gym.
you," and then she left. So.
No, he went
Hey,
to
he
the
just
gym.
said, "Hey, I
McDonald's.
play with Lego," and then she
He's
just
like,
left.
thanks for dinner.
No, here's what happened, guys. He went into the gym. There was a girl there, and he
Ooh.
ran up to her.
He ran.
That's exercise I could get. So.
No, you missed the middle part. He pulls out his girl repellent from his pocket and
Is it
sprays
this
it
one?
like 20
Is it
times
this
in a
one? He has a
minute
girl
and then
with a-
sprints out the door.
He has almost let it go when girls come by.
Here, where did it go? BFAB, I found the perfect girl repellent for you.
Oh no!
Just
No,
break
that's
that.
what gets all the ladies. Come on.
If it does, then I should have bought more of these.
Yeah. Just surround yourself with them. You'll be drowning in some poo-tang. So.
Wait, what is it?
Wu-Tang.
Yeah,
And Kappa just left the chat.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
know,
it's
you-
gone.
Well, the only way I'm just gonna start off every video now, say Wu-Tang, and then I'll be fine.
Or you could just get naked.
What?
Yeah, you can follow Sam's footsteps and get naked. Yeah.
I could start my own. I could start my series. But like I'd have to get like the censored bars probably.
Just start one.
Just leave it uncensored. I didn't leave it, or I left it uncensored, and no one said anything thus far.
What?
Wait, what?
Or I could start a video where I'm taking a shower and I have like swim trunks on, but it's only like showing my top half. So by the time that Kappa leaves watching my video, I'll pull back and it'll be me in the swim trunks.
Yeah.
So it's all good.
No, just get buck ass naked.
Great idea.
Or I could like, I don't know. I saw, what was it? I saw Greg's video. Today.
Yeah, in his video, he's talking about like real estate or something.
No, it's no, he talks
Oh,
about
no,
real
compound
estate.
interest.
But what got me is I got it in my notifications, and it's father versus son Lego build off. Who will win? Who will die? And I know that's just like pointing at Kappa right now.
My money's on the grown man.
I don't know.
Greg's gonna bite the dust.
Don't count them out.
We get like a CNN like notification. Breaking news. I don't know how old Greg is. Greg, Brickitect man, Lego guy, dies.
Lego YouTuber killed by
build off with his son. I didn't want to say Greg's age because I feel like what I thought would be wrong, and then it would just come out as insulting.
No, it's fine. Everybody's gonna be 45 at one point.
I didn't think 30 or 45.
He's 30.
I thought 38.
I think
Oh,
he's
I was going like 52. I was just trying to be nice.
52.
That's a little old.
Yeah, that's old.
You
That's
see
not nice.
his hairline?
That's just Greg doing his thing now.
Yeah.
You know what's funny?
Happy for them. They seem happy in their new house. So
Yeah, they do. They do.
that's cool.
You want to know? You want to know a secret?
What?
Greg was almost in the stream.
How did you like kidnap him and he like just escaped?
No, we've been trying to work out a way to do something for a couple months, but they, the move and
Yeah, I talked to him a couple days ago on Instagram about like how he was doing with the move.
Yeah,
he said it's been kind of daunting, but he enjoys it. I think that's cool because I think my favorite part when we moved into this house, my favorite part was constructing like my Lego room and making it how I wanted, like my studio. So, because luckily there was a spare bedroom that I converted into my studio.
well,
I would not be able to live with my bed and like all my Lego stuff in the same.
Yeah, I don't know how Ryan does it.
Yeah.
It literally it freaks me out.
Well,
watching.
Ryan also has a garage. So.
Yeah, but he shoots all his videos in his room.
Yeah, I know, but he moves a lot of his stuff to.
Yeah.
So I mean, he has room.
Yeah. Well,
Ryan's room is like also known as the Virgin Palace.
Ooh.
Lego Star Wars sets galore. That's why you have to have a separate bedroom. And then when you have a girl over and they ask why this random bedroom's door is closed, you say it's just a spare room.
Yeah.
And then you leave it at that.
Yeah.
And they don't ask any more questions.
And if they ask more questions,
they'll ask more questions.
Yeah, kick him out of your house.
It's funny. I'm guilty of not showing off my room, to like taking precautions to keep my area quiet.
I'm not gonna care as much when I get into college because I feel like people won't care by then. But high school is different. I mean,
right? Exactly. Yeah,
being
high
a
school
high school student makes it a bit harder.
Yeah.
So I think once I get to college, I'm just not really gonna care anymore, and I don't think anyone else really will care.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I mean, me and BFAB are both past that stage when we're still struggling. So.
We have a hopeless romantic and Samsonite.
No, I'm the hopeless romantic too.
Hopeless
guys. I get all the blind ladies at the blind school. They love me. So
actually, I'm not hopeless. I'm the hopeful one.
Yeah,
all the blind ladies. It's great. Like they're like, oh my goodness, you're such a 10 out of 10. And I'm like, thank you. I'm glad you can't see me.
Wow.
Yeah, what's up, guys? It's me, BFAB. Just back here at the Deaf Academy or the Blind Academy, pulling all the blind girls.
I'm like, yeah. Yeah. I mean, if I went to the Deaf Academy, they'd still see my face.
But
it's still not ugly.
Yeah.
They have a deaf people, or some deaf people have like they're not walking sticks. They're like sticks to like kind of feel around, like surfaces. They feel around like on BFAB, and they're like, nope,
no 6-pack, nope.
We went from BFAB went from a 10 to a 1. I'm kidding, BFAB. You're
BFAB's gone.
I'm sorry, BFAB. I didn't mean that. I was joking.
Poor guy.
I was kidding.
He needs some time to think.
Please.
Maybe he's just trying something else. Maybe he's
going to the academy.
He's going back to the Blind Academy. He's like, drive. I'll show you, EH Bricks.
He's like, now's my chance.
I thought it was EH Productions now.
No, I think I'm gonna keep it.
Oh, it's funny because like Greg, I remember like when I started on my channel, Greg said, like right before, like just in another stream, he said, if you're gonna start, don't put bricks in your name.
And then you put bricks in your name.
I put bricks in my name. Yeah.
Well, why not put bricks in your name?
Because there's like hundreds of channels that had the last word of bricks.
He said the biggest regret about his channel is that he named it Brickitect.
TD Bricks, Cowie Bricks, Brickitect, Samsonite Bricks, EH Bricks, Sacred Bricks. Who else?
Brick Vibe.
I'm getting a lot of things now.
Brick Bro.
Lego Freak Bricks.
Brick Builder.
Brick Builder.
Brick things you can't use Lego in your name.
Brick Vault.
Lego doesn't allow that.
Brick Vibe.
The Brick Show used to exist.
Well,
Brick Queen.
R.I.P. No, I'm just kidding.
Brick Queen.
R.I.P.
We don't talk about them anymore. Though.
What was it? Brick.
Jang Bricks.
Behind the Brick. There's a lot of bricks. Why can't you use Lego?
Because it's a trademark.
Yeah.
So
I don't know how
like,
Lego Freak is
so I can't make my name like EH Lego.
How is Lego Freak allowed to do it?
Because who's gonna worry about 1,000 sub nobody?
Yeah, they're not gonna care.
Oh yeah, that's true.
No, nothing against Lego Freak. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
Except for like when we do like 1 a.m. stream, or it goes to like 1 a.m. and he's had like 2 bottles of Mountain Dew. Then he gets a little crazy. What about Lego Masters?
It's a good show.
I don't know.
I missed everything.
I like the UK version more. I think
Well,
it's kind of cheesy,
Episodes.
and like they play it up a lot more. And I
don't know.
they barely show any of the building. Like
Yeah,
they
no,
have
that's
15
a-
hours to build, and there's barely any building shown in the show.
I don't know. I just really like Will Arnett, so I think that's
Yeah.
I feel like he doesn't want to be there. I have just like a weird feeling that he just doesn't like being.
I think without him though, it's sort of wouldn't be the same. I mean, he
Yeah,
adds,
like,
all the
but
entertainment.
some of his jokes don't land, and it's just kind of.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I get the vibe like he was chosen to do it, and he really had no choice to do it. It was like, all right, I guess I got to do this.
well, I
now.
mean, like
I just feel like he was in it for the paycheck, really.
because
Like
like
more than just like the passion of like because
I don't
you
think
know
he-
now he can't play Lego Batman anymore because the whole licensing thing.
right, yeah, that's kind of sad.
And I mean, what else has he really done? I mean, he was he was great in 30 Rock and in Parks and
Arrested
Rec,
Development.
and Arrested Development. That
When it
show
was
went
good.
on for too long though.
That was a
When
good
it
show.
was good, you know.
The last couple seasons were not, but yeah,
Yeah.
early on it was. Michael Cera is like one of the funniest guys,
Yeah.
or like
And-
at least
and-
for that time. Like Superbad, I think one of my
That
favorite.
was a funny movie.
Superbad is, I think, one of the best comedies of all time. And maybe that's just because it was kind of like the generational thing. Like probably people who like were born in like the 90s or like 80s wouldn't think it's
I
very
don't know.
funny.
I think Super Bad was kind of super bad. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for having me. It's been a pleasure.
Oh,
Oh,
That was fast.
yeah.
he was 1 for 1 on the good joke scale. So he decided to call it a night before he ruined his routine.
S and
So,
S is one.
That's what if I ever become a comedian, I'm just gonna go out, tell one joke that I know is really funny, and then just walk off stage. Because you're better to go out like with a bang, like be perfect, 1 for 1, make everyone laugh, and then better to do that than end up disappointing everyone.
So I wanted to share with you guys. We have one more special guest.
You
Who's
bring
that?
him out in like a body bag. He doesn't even know where he is.
He's also from Florida, and he's quite popular.
Is it just too good?
And I'm holding him in my hand.
Oh, come
Oh,
There you go.
what'd you do to his antenna?
Okay, well, it was missing. So what kind of sucks is that I
I
got
tried to
a
do a face reveal, but they stopped him.
months ago, secondhand, and it was missing the antenna. So
Oof.
luckily, I didn't pay ridiculous. Like I just paid pretty much retail for what they were. So
You had
It's
me
like-
in the first half.
it's
I
like-
actually thought for some reason I actually thought you got just too good on here.
I don't think I'd try that. I have talked to him before.
I've never.
Hello, just too good here. Back again with a top 10 video.
Wait, so why doesn't he do a face reveal? Like, what's the motive behind that? I mean, you gotta have a pretty
People
good
have
motive
started
to
to
do
pay
it for this
attention
long.
to it. So if people start paying attention to something like that, you don't want to do it.
Oh.
You want to leave up the what do you call it? Like anticipation until
Right.
nothing, because he's
Is he
never
ever
gonna do it.
he's gonna do a face reveal? Or is he never gonna do it?
Even though we've technically seen his face before, because he's not very good at like not getting near reflective things.
I mean,
When did he
I
do that?
haven't technically done a
Several
face
times.
reveal
I don't
either.
know. It's
I just don't. It's
like shiny monitor or something, or like a shiny Lego piece. People have been able to like make out his face. They analyze every video.
yeah, I
and
know
every
they go a
review
little too crazy.
there's like a part of his face. From what I've seen, he looks kind of Asian-ish, and he wears glasses. He looks a little bit like Brick.
Watch 50 Brickwiz.
Like he actually does. He looks a little bit like Brickwiz.
Really?
Plot twist. They're the same person.
It is Brickwiz.
Yeah,
All
Brick
along.
was just his more passionate side.
Just to mom.
Yeah.
Imagine your mom having a YouTube channel. It's kind of lame.
Well, hey, we're not
It was a joke.
bashing people.
What?
We bashing people now?
No, it was a joke. I don't care. I don't watch her videos.
So yeah,
I don't
so
even know what she does. What's she even do on her channel? Does
I
anyone
don't,
watch her
I don't
videos?
have to watch it either.
All I know is that she has a YouTube channel now. I just think that's kind of funny. Like you don't see like Ryan's mom have like a YouTube channel.
Oh yeah.
Like you never
So-
even see his parents at all.
I mean, they're obviously
How do we know he doesn't even have parents? How do we know like they don't exist?
maybe his house is all that. Maybe it really is what YouTube buys you.
Maybe his whole house is just a facade. It's not even a real house. You go there, it's just like a huge
It's a television set.
it's like a huge wood facade.
It's like the Truman Show. He's part of an experiment.
But except here with Ryan, he knows he's in it.
He knows, yes.
He's not oblivious to it.
So I need to show you something. I'm gonna tilt my camera down here.
So that's your whole collection.
Well, some over here that we can't really see. Let's see if I can. I essentially have every figure now from both lines.
Nice.
I just need the ham that has paint on it.
Oh, SNS is still in the chat.
Plus his mom.
I haven't got one of the Buzz Lightyear figures yet. I'm really mad I missed out on those.
The old one or the new one?
Both, either one.
The CMF one, or
No,
I only
no.
have the new one. I have the old Woody though.
I actually okay. So what's
Because I might have stolen it from someone in kindergarten. Wink, wink.
it's kind of weird to think that some of us were in kindergarten in 2010. Though that's weird to think.
Well, it was either kindergarten or first grade. It might have been first grade.
Wait, who?
What, me?
You?
Yeah.
Oh wait.
Either that time was like when it was coming out. I was like Atlantis, Prince of Persia.
Yeah, that was a good year. That's the thing. I kind of want to do like a video looking at the stuff that happened that was positive for the last.
There's an Instagram account that posts just like tons of old pictures of like the sets on shelves.
Yeah, I know. I started following them this week.
Yeah, it really is.
It's kind of nice. I like nostalgia. So, but I actually, so besides building this masterpiece of a junior set today, I also, I got some of the figures I was missing through secondhand local pickup.
Nice.
And I kind of got a pretty good deal because I got the Prospector and Jesse and another of the classic Woody, and it was $5 for the three of them.
That's cool.
Well, like the Prospector goes for like 16.
My secondhand store is very they're very vocal in their political stance. And it can get kind of annoying. Because I follow them on Instagram and sometimes they just talk about it. And I'm like, you're a retail store. People shop here that probably don't have the same opinions as you. You know, just
Yeah.
be
Yeah,
a store.
I found myself unfollowing some people recently, not because of anything like that, but just because they've been getting annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't
People just post to them.
I don't care about like I'm gonna give a hint and say that I'm not like if you think of like political stance in Texas, like what most people like
Yeah.
are,
Yeah, I can see.
I'm not, but I don't care what anyone is.
Yeah.
I feel like people should not judge other people based on political views. I think if you're a retail store or like a business and you're like saying stuff about that on your business account, I don't think that's a very good move.
Yeah. 1 second. I just got to. I'm gonna be right back. I just need to check something quickly.
All right.
Okay.
1 second. actually got a minute before I can do it. I can show you this first. A while back, I made these. Let's see if I can.
Oh yeah, Slinky. That's a cool little mock.
Yeah. And
Oh wow, one thing.
these two came from someone on Instagram, and then I also made some modifications.
Those are cool too.
Nice.
And they're around minifigure scale.
Yep. Yeah, well, these ones had no idea how to do it, and then I just saw his name's like Balbo or something.
Oh yeah, I follow him.
He
He has,
does-
he has some really awesome little like tips.
Yep. But yeah, so pretty much the whole cast. So
Yeah, that's cool.
I almost kind of like I wanted to try to find a way using like the mini ball joints.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to. Okay, I'll just do this. Had the idea of taking something like the scale of Molten Man,
Yeah.
and trying to make like some kind of humanoid, like try to make like an Andy, but
Mhm.
like I don't think it's possible. Like to make it look really good, you know?
I mean, you just need like time and just
Yeah.
dedication. I mean, you can always research tips about like how to make a brick built human look good.
Well, like there wasn't actually. I'll sorry.
I don't think it could be that hard. I mean, like either way, I don't think you can really make a brick built human that's not gonna look kind of creepy.
Yeah. Oh, we got Purple Stud in the chat. What's up?
So, and like speaking of that, like there was one on Lego Masters last night, and it looked really cool. It was like a clock. It looked really neat. Like the builds, like a lot of the people on there are like really talented, but you don't get to see any of the really building like in progress.
Yeah.
You just kind of see like Will Arnett kind of walking around and just like talking to them, and then you see like a glimpse of like in the corner of like what they're doing. You rarely ever get to see like the actual like progression. So I hope when it's down to like 2 teams or something, you actually get to like get more like up close and like see like what they're doing for like a longer period of time. But it's like a, what do you call it? It's a not a sitcom. It's like a
reality TV.
Yeah, reality TV.
But you can pre-order the Baby Yoda brickheads.
I'm not a huge brickhead guy, but I might get that one.
Yeah, I mean it looks nice. Yeah, it ships out. It arrives August 2nd. It said. So.
Yeah, so that's a while.
Yeah. You know, what I kind of want to do is call them and see if they have like. I doubt they have it actually in store, but like some in the later date and see if I can get it early.
Like by like mid-July.
Yeah, because sometimes employees like have no clue what it like a street date and they just hand it to you.
Yeah.
Because I know some people got like the 20th anniversary pretty early because you get like a QR code or like a barcode for it.
Mm-hmm.
They'll just give it to you, despite like.
Talking about getting stuff early.
Yeah.
I could have. I mean, if I had. See, at the time, I didn't have a job when the 20th anniversary sets came out, but I did get 2 of them in the middle of March because the store just put them on the shelf.
Wait, what's that? Sorry.
I managed to get some of the 20th anniversary sets like 2 weeks early because the store just had them on the shelf and there was no issue.
Wow. Yeah. So I really want to get early sets because I heard they're very good for, you know.
I don't know. I mean, like I'm not bragging. I'm not sorry. I'm fairly certain I was the first person to review the Superman. What is it? The set, the Hydra Man one. I was the first person.
Nice.
I reviewed it like the first weekend of April because they weren't put them on shelves like the 25th of April or something, and my store just put them out with the Endgame sets on April 1st. But it didn't. I personally think it's one of my best videos too, and it didn't.
Yeah.
It's funny because Just Too Good even plugged it because I posted it in the subreddit and he freaked out that I had found it. I'm like so early.
Yeah. He put one of my memes on OSRS, and it wasn't even a funny one, but he laughed and he gave me like an 8. So I was really like confused because it was like a terrible meme. Like I put it out, and I'm like, God, this is like awful. And I guess Just Too Good just likes terrible memes because he thought it was amazing.
He gives everything like a 6 out of 10.
Yeah, he gives every. I was so surprised.
Welcome.
Like, I thought it was just like not good at all. But like after a while, like I used to watch. Like, does he even make it anymore? I don't even think he does.
I don't think he does. No, I think he kind of died.
But like after a while of like watching it, it would be like the same stuff. Like it would be like another 8-year-old being like, "Oh, look at the Igor thing. He's bad, isn't he?
Yeah.
Like, let's make fun of him." Even though the set's been out for like 6 months. After a while, the meme show got kind of old. Like it kind of lost its charm.
You want a hot take? I personally don't hate Igor.
I mean, I don't know. I don't really have an opinion. I think the new Marvel sets though.
Oh,
not
very
good.
bad. Yeah, I did buy the mechs. I do like the mechs.
The like Iron Man and
I actually really like that. I feel like they're just really good value because, like, you know, I bought them at the same time as I bought the Star Wars battle packs, and like the battle packs are just figures. Like the builds are nothing, you know. But like those were like 160 pieces each for $4 Canadian. That's not bad.
yeah, that's not bad.
I really like the Iron Man and the Thanos figures too. The Spider-Man is not anything special, but I don't know. I'm just trying to really figure out what to do with this channel at this point. Because, like, aside from like making non-Lego related videos as well, I just don't like. I don't really want to do reviews. I don't want to just be talking about.
I stopped doing reviews a while ago.
Yeah,
but I just don't know what to do that's unique. You know, because like I don't really like. I like vlogs, but recording them because I don't really like bringing out my camera in like public places like people do when they're in stores. I don't really like that.
Yeah, that's when I realized that if you guys know who Scott the Woz is, he's like a gaming channel, but he does like it's not like Let's Plays or anything. He just like talks about games.
Okay.
I realized that a lot of his topics that he had could easily be fit to Lego subjects. Like he has like canceled game, like a video on canceled games. Yeah. You gotta make a video about canceled Lego sets. Like, well, and that's kind of where I started with, you know, the video I've been working on for a bit, the Lego video games. I'm just gonna try and start to do that.
The major, like the 2 Lego essays I'm actually thinking about. I kind of want to do one. You know, a lot of people know that Monocle was like really important because Lego was like going through bankruptcy, close to bankruptcy at that time.
Yeah.
And they like credit that with saving. Well, I kind of wanted to, when you think about it, Ninjago has kind of done a similar thing.
Really?
Because, well, I wanted to kind of like invest, like look into that and like talk about, I don't know. I feel like Ninjago's become this phenomenon. Even though it's nowhere near as popular now as it was, say, a few years ago, it still has to be significantly popular because they can't kill it.
Yeah, it's also like, actually no, because City is popular too.
Yeah, but City will always be popular because it's everyday life.
Yeah.
Like, I think the thing Ninjago almost becomes something like Lego's version of The Simpsons or SpongeBob. Something that was a hit and was really popular for a while. Tried to kill it before it got stale, and the fans all complained so much that they kept it going despite the dip in quality, and it's just still going.
Yeah.
So I kind of that's why I want to do a video about, like, why I feel it's enough to keep it going after 10 years. Because it's going to be 10 years old in January.
Wait, what is?
Ninjago.
Ninjago, that's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
actually.
I remember it's so funny because I remember in 2011 when it was first launched because like we had like that a few years in a row where we had a theme that had a really good first year and then the second year it just died out.
Right.
Like we had Power Miners, Space Police, Atlantis,
Mars Mission.
Sorry, what?
Mars Mission.
Yeah, Mars
Dude,
Mission.
Mars Mission, people give that theme so much hate.
It was not. It was a really good theme.
I love that theme. Mostly,
Power Miners ended too.
it probably was because I grew up with it, and that was like one of my. I vividly remember like one of my first Lego sets being a Mars Mission set. It was like the little drill buggy thing.
Yeah.
And I love the color scheme, like the translucent orange, and like just the way the aliens look. It's all really unique, and I still have a few of the sets
But, like,
built. I just really like them.
Yeah.
but what I'm saying, the point I'm making is, at that point, so like in 2011, I remember thinking to myself, I had noticed the pattern by then, and I was like, well, this is just going to die out next year, and now here we are 9 years later, with no signs of it stopping.
I never got into.
I've
Ninjago. I remember in 2011, like a lot of my friends, it was like in elementary school, they got some of the Ninjago spinners, and I did not give a shit about them at all. Like I thought they were the dumbest things. Like because it wasn't even Lego, it was like these metal, or I don't even know what were they metal or plastic? I forgot.
I never had these.
They were plastic.
Yeah, they were like these non-Lego, just little spinner things. I'm like, what's the point? Like, I'll be over here with my, Lego City police sets that I'll be building. Have fun with your spinners, you losers.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I've gotten some sets recently on clearance just to, like, try it out. I do really like the figures. That's pretty much the only...
I got one of those Ninjago spinners on clearance at Walmart for $4.50.
I keep seeing at Target, I'm really intrigued. Like, every time I go and I see them on the shelves, and, like, sometimes there'll be, like, a discount price. I'll be like, how about I just give it a chance this time and get, like, a small set and see how I like it.
Right.
But I never do. I always pass it up for something else.
It's one of those like sets like you don't really want to get when you get it. It's a lot more, you like it a lot more.
Even though I do technically own one Ninjago set, and it's like a Kai's bike.
Oh yeah.
With like this snake dude. I watched the show. I watched season 1, and then when was the Green Ninja introduced? Was that season 1?
Year 2, year 3, something like that.
Then I stopped watching after 2 because I remember watching the finale for that, and I thought the show ended.
Yeah,
they were supposed to end it there.
They should have left it there.
Yeah,
I think it. I like the finale. He turns into the Gold Ninja or whatever.
That the Gold Ninja is the Green Ninja. It's just
I know. Like Lloyd turns into the.
Oh yeah.
But the other video I want to make is also Ninjago. I wanted to talk about how the mistakes they made making the movie, and like I personally think the Ninjago movie is what killed the current franchise.
I don't know how much I agree with that because I think the Ninjago movie actually gave it like personally I like the Ninjago movie. I think this is obviously coming from a biased opinion, but I like Ninjago. I like the movie, but I think it's definitely died down since season 6.
Yeah.
I think after that whole time it just sort of died down.
I just feel like if Ninjago hadn't have performed did, the Lego Movie 2 would have performed the way it did.
Yeah.
I still think the Lego Movie 2 would have performed pretty okay.
I thought it was okay. I didn't like that movie that much.
The Lego Movie 2?
The first one was just a classic, but
the first one is so revolution because it exceeded so many expectations. People thought the movie was just going to be a dumb cash grab, but it actually had a decent story to it.
Right.
And
the story of the second one was just so
forgettable. I don't even remember the story in that movie.
I know it was such a grab at modern issues like feminism, all that. I think it was just way too the original Lego movie was just it was so outcasted from society. It was just it did what Lego what you think a Lego movie would do. It worked fine.
Yeah.
I think the second one was a lot.
Oh, I'm a queen, but and I'm not bad. I'm not bad. I'm not a bad guy, but am I? Am I a bad guy? I don't know.
No, because the real villain in Lego Movie 2 is toxic masculinity.
Right. Exactly.
I don't know.
That's why I said like it's just too many like modern issues. Like it's like so many movies nowadays are just like taking a grab at like political issues, and it's just like it ruined the second one. Honestly,
why
I started watching I watched and finished The Boys. That's a good show.
Yeah.
It covers like political issues, but it does it in like a non-biased way.
Yeah.
Because like this, I think the story for The Boys is like interesting, like where these demigods have like this like what it seems like unlimited power. They're like owned by this huge corporation, and they like have to put on this whole persona when on the inside they're really just a bunch of assholes, and they really can do whatever they want to anyone with really no repercussions at all. And I think that's like part of that like is really scary. I think like the idea of superheroes could be like it's a really scary like topic to think about.
Yeah.
Like the reality of like if like our world existed within superheroes, like that would be
universe. Half of us were gonna die.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Any last topics we want to kind of talk about? Anyone have anything?
I wonder what the Universal's gonna do with the Lego movie license.
Honestly, that's what scares me the most.
Used to be.
I feel like it's a worse thing because
The second one really just ruined it. Honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the biggest fear is that Illumination is going to get a hold of it.
Yeah.
No, I don't think they will. The worst that could get is we get a Lego Minions movie.
Yes.
But I don't think they'll do that. Honestly, it seems like too niche of a
Speaking of that, we're probably going to see those figures for this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember.
That's the only thing I'm not looking for.
I wonder what they're gonna look like.
I think they're gonna be something like what's like the sort of like the brick mold with like goes over the whole entire body. No, sorry, SpongeBob. I think it's gonna be like SpongeBob.
I don't know.
I don't know if identical
I
to
see it
SpongeBob.
being like the Angry Birds thing.
Yeah, that's true. That was a lot different, but
I could see them do that.
I like. It's funny. Like I don't know. I'm curious. I'm
thinking it's gonna be more like SpongeBob because like the Angry Birds has like specific molds, so, like each character is different, but Minions are just like all like the same shape. Really, I think it's like they're gonna try to go for more an exchangeable sort of thing where you can take the heads off and like something like that.
Make your own minion.
Right.
Well,
they can't make like 1,000 different molds for each minion.
Yeah.
That's like
molds.
I don't know. I just think it's kind of a weird line because, like, we do have like some information about what's in the sets.
Yeah.
And like, I watched the trailer. I have no interest in the movie. Like,
I saw like, the trailer that happens before the trailer.
Yeah.
Like nowadays they'll have like a mini trailer before the actual trailer starts.
Yeah.
I watched that and I was so disgusted that I turned off the trailer.
Yeah, they're taking the mini movie way too far. I think they.
But like, I think it was
always
too far. I think after Despicable Me 2, I think they crossed the line.
Yeah.
I don't think there should have been more.
I mean, like the fun of
Despicable
me was Gru. Honestly, Gru was fun, but the Minions they're like
the first Despicable Me movie. It's a decent kids movie. It's not really anything too bad. It's just fun to like watch as a kid. I mean, I liked it when it came out.
Yeah.
But like, I probably wouldn't. I don't think I'd like it as much now. But like,
you can always go back and watch the first Despicable Me. I mean, it's just a classic movie, just like the Lego movie.
yeah.
But then the sequels to it always make it bad.
I don't know. Like, it's kind of funny. This is like the first year in a while where like I'm not counting down days until. So, well, like I'm not overly excited for any movies this year because like all the franchises I care about.
I mean, I'm excited for the Kenobi movie, but that's not until 2021. And
Sorry.
we do have Marvel movies, like, but I mean, I don't even know the release date on those. They're not doing enough to promote those, I don't think.
I don't know. I want to see Wonder Woman 2.
Yeah,
'Cause
I
I
just don't think there are any movies that are going to come out this year that are really like groundbreaking. Like, I mean, 2019 was amazing for movies.
Yeah,
That
and it
the
wasn't.
year
Yeah,
for-
Yeah.
Now 2020, we're not going to get any good movies. Honestly, I don't think.
I don't know. I'm excited about the new Bond. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
It
yeah,
wasn't that good, but
No Time to Die.
yeah, I'm excited about them.
I haven't. I've only seen. What was the last one?
Spectre,
No, not Spectre. The one before that.
Skyfall.
Skyfall. I saw Skyfall, GoldenEye. One was called Goldfinger, right?
yeah.
that's
I saw that, and then I saw like one, like a Sean Connery one, I think.
that's Goldfinger was Sean Connery.
Goldfinger was a good movie. I enjoyed that.
I don't know. He's a cool. James Bond's a cool character. I don't know.
I don't know. I just
didn't
like
really get too attached.
I just like how like at least Casino Royale and Skyfall feel just like they feel very British.
Yeah.
Obviously, like it's just weird style to them. I don't like in large amounts, but like I just like some of the movies.
Yeah.
So plus it's his last one, and I like Daniel Craig. So
Yeah. I wish we're supposed to be getting a Star Wars movie this year, aren't we?
no,
No, because I thought they did those like between movies every other year.
it was canceled. Solo bombed.
What one was canceled?
thing?
They just stopped making them because Solo bombed.
Really? I thought they're doing a Kenobi movie.
No, it's a show.
That's Disney Plus.
Oh, they stopped doing those.
Yeah.
Dude, that sucks. Those are like so good though. I mean, that was something to look forward to.
Solo wasn't bad. I mean,
Yeah, I don't
it was like fine. Like I probably wouldn't watch it again.
honestly.
All I remember from that movie is
Solo honestly has my favorite scene in all of the like just not my favorite Disney Star Wars movie, but it has my favorite scene in the majority, and it's just the Kessel Run. I just like
Yeah.
that.
I think I'm a very unpopular opinion, but honestly, Solo is my favorite Star Wars movies. I just really enjoyed it.
I mean, no, that's not really unpopular. I've heard a lot of people say that.
Yeah, I mean, it was. I didn't really see that many things bad about it. I thought it had a good storyline, some good plot twists.
Yeah, I kind of separate it when I'm like thinking about best first. Like I'll like take the saga, and then I'll like think about like the extra stuff. So like the shows, Mandalorian.
What I really like about it is like it brought Darth Maul in. Like, I mean, like so like you never thought Han Solo and Darth Maul would have a history together. Apparently, they had something-
I thought that was kind of dumb, a little bit.
who?
The whole thing, because or the Darth Maul thing, because then like it kind of lines up with Rebels a little bit,
Yeah.
because like look at Darth Maul, like look at he didn't die, because like if you're like someone who didn't really watch those shows,
Right.
like the Clone Wars, and know that he did survive, like you'd be surprised that he's still alive, and then you might want to see like where his character where his story like goes from there, but then you just know that he ends up getting killed by Obi-Wan.
Right. Wait, when did
Again.
Darth Maul get killed? During Rebels.
When did what?
When did Darth Maul get killed? At the end of
He got
Rebels.
killed during Rebels.
Yeah. Okay, so that means
When Obi-Wan was like an old. Well, when does Solo take place?
Solo. I was gonna say
Yeah.
Solo takes place just as like just near before like just maybe like season 1 or 2 of
Rebels.
No, there's still a few. I think like 4 years in between them.
Because
it's
I feel like Han Solo is a bit more aged than A New Hope, and
Yeah.
here he's like college student age.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure Ezra, Princess Leia, Luke, and Han are all the same age. Because I know
No,
I know Ezra and Luke and Leia are all the same age.
Yeah, they were born like days apart.
Yeah,
sure.
but that means Han would be their like near their age. 'Cause I think Han is maybe a few years older than like Luke, but I think they're all still like similar, like 19s, 20 age. or 19, like 20-ish age. So
I,
wasn't Luke in like actual like wasn't Mark Hamill himself like 19 when he filmed Star Wars?
I think so.
Carrie Fisher.
I wouldn't be surprised.
He was pretty young.
Yeah.
Watch Darth Maul come back in like like some other sequel. Because I heard they're making it.
Obviously, he's in Clone Wars, which is something I'm excited about.
Yeah.
But
They're making
it's kind of because like
a Rebels sequel.
because him coming back in the Clone Wars, unfortunately, is we're missing some episodes that they aren't finishing. That's set in between his last appearance and the finale.
Yeah.
I mean, you can read it as a comic book, but it's still kind of sad that it's not getting. I'm kind of hoping we like rework some of that into the last episodes.
Yeah. I actually heard they're making a Rebels sequel at the end of the year.
Yeah, I hope so.
Because I think they're gonna. I think they might do it, just like what they're doing with the Clone Wars, where it leads up to like that first movie. I think that's what we're gonna do with the Rebels, where it leads up to like if it's possibly they find Ezra, because people don't know if Ezra's alive or dead. You know, I think he's alive personally. I think
Dave Filoni said that he and Thrawn are alive.
Yeah, because I don't know if Thrawn's alive, but I think
because Thrawn's my favorite character.
Yeah, I think Ezra's definitely alive. They wouldn't have added that last part in where they're going to look for him.
Thrawn is such a fan favorite character, and he just kind of does nothing.
All right, like I don't see what people like about Thrawn, honestly.
Well, like he's just like if you like in the expanded universe, he's a way more interesting character.
Yeah,
and so I don't know why they would put him in a kids show where he does nothing.
I mean, in Rebels, it's just like, we lost, our attack again. Oh, we lost, attack again.
He was actually they made a new trilogy of books for him that's set before Rebels that are actually pretty good.
Oh wow.
The second one in particular, like if it's not like a part one, it's just like 3 separate books, but like so like you can skip the first and third, but the second one's like a really essential because it like pairs them with Anakin and Vader. It uses flashbacks to like show him interacting with Anakin during the Clone Wars, and then him interacting with Vader in the present.
That's cool.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure it's pretty much apparent that Thrawn knows that it's Anakin.
Yeah. I'm hoping we actually see Sabine's parents in Clone Wars season 7. Season 7.
My biggest hope, because I really hope they take this opportunity to connect some stuff. I would like to see.
I think this is like a connection season almost.
I mean, well, Kanan's in the trailer.
Yeah, he's Padawan. I think we're going to see what happens to him and his master.
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping we could even maybe see like Paul Bettany's character from Solo. Like, just doesn't have to be played by Paul Bettany, but they could just have him be like one of Maul's henchmen, Mandalore, because explain why he has the Mandalorian armor in the movie.
But I'm really excited to see what happens to Ahsoka and Rex during Order 66. I think that's really gonna be really cool to see.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Because I'm pretty sure they're together when it happens.
Probably.
I really like to see like Rex like protect Ahsoka from other troops. That'd be so cool to see.
It's actually kind of cool because when the last episode comes out, I'm gonna be in New York City.
That's cool.
So I'm like with my cousins.
Yeah.
Who I maybe see once every 3 years, and they also like all this stuff too. So we're gonna watch together.
Yeah. But because I'm pretty sure Ahsoka and Rex, I feel like they're together a while after Order 66.
Yeah.
Or Rex goes to what planet he was on, and Ahsoka does her Grey Jedi stuff.
All right, guys. Sorry to interrupt, but I think I gotta go. So
yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up. Anyway, so thanks for.
Yeah, I had fun. This was really fun.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me on. See you guys some other time. Hopefully we can do this again.
Hopefully next time someone else hosts, because it stresses me out. Because like I don't have any issue with connection when I'm on someone else's, but when it's mine, I'm always worried to crash. So
maybe I can. I mean, it doesn't matter. All right. See you guys.
Yeah, I'm really I can't wait for the new season. It comes out. What time zone are you? You're EST, right?
No, I'm an hour ahead of you guys.
Oh, all right. But it comes out. Yeah, I'm EST. I think. Wait.
I'm Eastern too. It's just
Yeah, I'm Eastern.
an
But
hour.
it comes out 3:00 in New York at least. So that kind of sucks. I wish it came out in the morning.
Yeah, or just midnight because that's like an hour and a half away from there.
Like I don't want to watch it in the morning. Like watching it in the morning would be kind of difficult because it's too bright out. You want to get good lighting. But 3:00 is just an awkward time. It's like you gotta cut all your plans to watch it. I don't know, but I'm glad it starts out with the Bad Batch. That makes me really happy.
I'd rather it start out with stuff I've seen than stuff I have, and then we get to the
What
stuff.
would have been nice is like maybe 1 or 2 episodes where it's sort of just like getting us into the flow and then we introduce new characters. But
I'm just gonna wrap the stream up first because we're still live.
2 hours and 10 minutes. Wow.
Yeah. All right. Well, I just wanted to thank anyone who's watching or might watch bits of this later. Thank you for for watching. There's going to be more content coming soon, hopefully. From anyway. Yeah. Well, it's been a fun year, and thanks for everyone who subscribed. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the evening.
Nice. So this was just like this day exactly as your 1 year.